no, that's not it.
Let's try this again. Let's see, start streaming.
All right. It says we got one view. I wonder who that is.
I don't know.
Yeah, but we definitely, unless it's like, I don't know. I don't know what's going on. So we on the tube now?
Yeah, we on the tube.
What up, YouTube? How y'all doing?
Yo, what's goody, man? Sorry, I do not know what happened for a moment.
This is us. It's always this is us, man. This always happen. Ain't nothing we can do
You know what
about
I mean?
this
But,
anymore,
you know what? At the
man.
end of the day, I gotta hit it for us. You know what I mean? It's crazy. I had to laugh at the moment.
Word, that shit, yo. This is our life when it comes to this, man. It's like what the entire hell, yo.
Exactly. If
For
we
real.
had played ourselves. We played ourselves
Yeah.
trying to get in there and get the conversation going.
Word. And then I'm over here on Facebook. I know for a fact Facebook froze. I'm about to stop the stream on that one. Like, what the fuck, man? We can't win tonight.
No wins. No wins.
But anybody who watches this show and for any length of time knows that this always yo, like I'm not even trying to be funny, y'all, but if anybody out there who watched this show long enough from the very beginning of when we started this shit, they know this is what we go through every time. I don't think we've ever had a show that just started the way it was supposed to. Like, dead ass.
It happens, bro. It happens.
You know, so, you know, but yeah, like you said, it happens. But anyway,
People, welcome, man.
welcome. And you know what? It's funny because we did start at our normal time. It's only 8 o'clock. It's only 8 o'clock, so we still started at our normal time. For real, man.
Hell yeah. Let's get the conversation rolling. We was about to say, Vax people are giving out the
So
candy.
So
Candy
they say.
soda.
So they
Soda.
say. I mean, I don't know if that's actually a proven fact. I've been around plenty of people I'm vaccinated. I ain't got nobody sick.
Well, you ain't supposed to know if you did or not.
They would tell you. I'm pretty sure it's like that STD call.
Man, you get a cut.
Yeah, that call is like, you know, when you find out you got gonorrhea and shit. And they tell you gotta call the person you last been with. And that's
you're gonna be like the baby and then you're gonna cancel your ass.
Nah, hold on, but it's true. That phone call, like, it's like you gotta be like, yo, hello? Like, yeah, I got something I need to tell you.
Don't matter who the information comes from. I don't want you telling me nothing. Bro.
Yo, but if you've been exposed to the bear flu, like that ass, and you gotta call people. It is like, you know, it's like
Yeah.
imagine that a girl call you, she be like, yo, I got something I need to tell you. Yeah, I went to the doctor, right?
Niggas are just gonna be guessing. Like, you
Like,
pregnant? You not pregnant? You got something?
Like, yeah, man, I got. And once a person say, I got, yo, your head starts swirling, yo.
Yeah, bro. Like,
So that phone call is just like that. So you be like, yo, I got the beer food. They go like, oh, this nigga play too much. I'm thinking this bitch about to call me and tell me she done gave me something horrible. Even though that's not too good to get either, but
yeah,
but that's how you gotta treat that phone call. You gotta treat that phone call like that. Like that shit is
serious.
nutty, yo.
It's definitely serious.
Word. A lot of people don't understand that shit. That shit is nutty, yo. For real.
I don't know. I feel like I was one of those people like when the shit happened. I'm like, nah, I ain't getting the shot.
Yeah.
But and then my job was on some BS, like
Get the shot.
you know what I mean? So I was like, fuck. So then I'm sitting there like, you know what? Well, they gave it like about 4 months from the time they said it. So I'm like, all right, cool. I'll just wait till the last fucking minute.
Yeah.
Oh no, these niggas said fuck that. Niggas brung doctors in there the next week. Like,
Yeah.
Oh wow, like oh shit, like
yeah, you need that now. Bro.
yeah.
You need that now. Don't play right now. You need that right now.
So then you know what I mean. So now then you know you go to certain stores and all that. You know what I mean. People don't have to have them. I mean, I'll have a mask here and there to make another motherfucker feel better.
Nah.
But at the end of the day, it just is what it is. I mean, I'm not against, or not, you know what I mean? I'm not against, I mean, just feel how you feel. Because, I mean, at the end of the day, even though I'm a person that got vaxxed, I wasn't happy about it. But not only that, I don't know what the fuck is in it.
See, and that's the problem. Like, you
You
don't
know what I mean?
know.
Yeah, you don't know. So I don't know if some shit can happen 5 years from now, 10 years from now, that can possibly be, you know, affecting it or whatever. So.
Yeah, but I mean, that's why it's tough. You know what I mean, that's what makes it hard because you just really don't know.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's like, yo, but do you not do it? Like, it's just one of those things, bro. And it's like, I don't know, man. I don't know how to take that, for real. I don't know how to take that. And it's like, yo, what am I supposed to do here? You know
What am I supposed to do when I'm so confused? And then I realized that somebody gave me the vax.
Yeah. Vaccinated. yeah. There's so many songs.
I know, right? Hey, no, come on, bro. Vax that thing up, though. Come on, bro. You could have did better than that.
Yeah.
You could have did better than that.
You're right.
You could have did better. Don't
Girl,
take a song
that
you know niggas walk in the club.
Yeah.
Everything is getting on the floor. I mean, Cash Money Records from the 99 to the 2000, bro. Come on, bro. You don't do that.
That is true.
You don't do that. That's
true.
our slogan. Cash Money Records from the 99 to the 2000. Can I get, you know what I mean? Like, nah, you don't do that. You don't take that song and then turn it into that. Nah, you should have said, you know, we're going to do a new joint. Because what it is, it sounds like they perpetuate into the black community.
Which they are.
You know what I'm saying? Where's that motherfucking rock song for that shit? Where's the pop song for that shit?
I can think of a few.
I can think of a few too. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
why we not, you know what I mean, edging one over that way?
Cause
what don't make you stronger? You know what I mean? Get the vax. Something, you know what I mean? Where is shit at? You know what I mean? What's that? I wanna rock with vax.
I wanna be vax.
Yeah, where they join at? Where they join at?
Yo, there's a bunch of songs I can use, like dead ass.
Exactly.
There's a lot of rock songs too that sound perfect for the vaccination.
For the vaccination.
Word.
But, you know what I mean?
Here we are.
So, I mean, oh damn, you know what? I didn't even ask. I mean, how was your week, man?
To be honest with you, I hated it. Nah, it was good though.
It was a good week?
Yeah. You know, like I said, man, my week is only as bad as I would allow it to be. And I don't like that shit. I don't allow that shit no more, bro.
That's a fact, bro.
Because you know you spend a lot of time with the same fucking faces, so you know.
Yeah, that's work. That's that's like a relation. I gotta come see your ass.
Every day I don't like you like
I don't
that.
like you like
God
that.
damn, yo.
That's the moment the mode I be in at, like from compared to my last job. Really, motherfuckers ain't care if I ain't talk to them or not. This one, it's like they gotta say something, especially OG.
Yeah.
OG there, he gotta say something. I don't know. It's like he got a young thing, but he gotta talk to me. Like, why you gotta talk to me, bro? You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to talk to you.
You know how
I just want to work, bro.
You know how that go. You know why he talk to you, bro. It just is what it is. It's like, so after so many times of talking to them things, you don't want to anymore. You like,
Nah, this is a dude. I don't know. Like,
all right. I was about to say because you know the other thing. You just be like, I don't talk to you. You make me want to throw rocks at you. Shit. Shut up.
but I don't know.
So, how was your week?
Mine was cool. You know what I mean? It's just mine was cool. We gotta do it. Definitely we gotta do a lot of stocking. I should hire him too, man. I should bring you out there.
Yeah.
I mean, that way you can move back to the area.
Maybe. Maybe, but I don't know. I'm kind of like it.
All right.
See, the thing is, I don't mind where I'm at. I really don't. It's just the vehicle part of it and what fucking sucks. But if it wasn't for that, I wouldn't mind. I'd be like, woo, see y'all later, peace.
Like I said, we spoke about it before. Like, I mean, it ain't that bad. It's people that live in the woods. The woods.
They in the straight sticks.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? They city, they probably got to drive 10, 20, 30 miles. To just, you know what I mean? Just to get to the, if they have a little city park. You know what I mean? Because, like I said, we spoke about it. There's areas that don't even have them city parks. They got a local.
They got a local mom and pop that got jeans, plaid shirts, and butter.
They got everything in that one spot. They got the gas station.
They got
sell food. You know what I mean? And
it's
like you don't know what is, you don't get what it's like to have a city around you. You know what I mean? They got them type of spots where that's why, like, when people watch like American Idol, you know what I mean? It be the countries kind of dudes and girls that just be on there and they fuck around and kind of win that shit. Or they can sing their ass off because they really, like, they got their own type of struggle.
Yeah, that's all they got is song.
You know what I'm saying? They ain't see nowhere. So when they go on American Idol and they see LA, you see their eyes, or they go to New York City, their eyes be lit.
Yeah.
Because they ain't never seen no shit like that. You know what I mean? As people, we don't think about shit like that, bro.
No, as people who live in developed places like this, we don't think about the rural area that has one store that's like 10 miles, 20 miles away. Cause shit, even out here, I could walk 4 miles to the next store. 4 miles sound like a lot, but it really isn't.
And I mean, like, and the motherfuckers they can go pray. You know what I mean? Something happened in their city where it's like it's a flood or whatever. You know what I mean? The motherfuckers be like, yo, $8 for half a gallon of milk, bro. Like, nigga, you know what I mean? And that nigga gonna be like, I gotta feed my family. We gotta eat.
Yeah.
I don't care about y'all not eating.
And not only that, they can't even get to a hospital. They gotta get flown out.
Yeah, exactly, bro.
Like, they gotta get an actual helicopter to come take them to the hospital.
You know what I'm saying?
It's
in them places, motherfuckers might not even have a cell phone, bro.
Yeah.
They might
gotta go to the nearest town.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, baby, I'm in Littlewood right now. I think I'll give you a call. Drove 10 miles just to speak to my brother. Nah, but we don't think about that. Like,
we don't.
That's when I say motherfuckers off the grid for real.
Yeah,
you off the grid, bro. Like, you gotta do shit like that. You off the grid. You get one TV station, or you gotta have the satellite. You can't get like DirecTV. You gotta get.
That satellite might not even work.
Nah, it work.
Damn trees around you.
Nah, it work because they got the satellite that's on top of the TV station. It's like this. That's some shit that's be on a Hubble.
Exactly,
You like that shit come from the space station, bro. Because, you know, like, you got places where, like, these little satellite dishes, Dish Network and DirecTV, they got the little dish that you put on the roof. Nah, not them. They got some huge shit that sit way out in the field somewhere.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. Motherfuckers don't watch. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. So, I mean, if you got it, you just gotta be happy you got it, bro. There's people that don't, man. You know what I mean? Probably never seen a cell phone. And, you know what I mean?
Nah, I'm pretty sure by now everybody see the cell phone. Hell, the Amish got cell phones.
You see them little, you know what I mean? People that be in Africa, man. That's places out in Africa, motherfuckers don't see that shit. But then you got the good Africa. You got, like, you know.
If you can get a cell phone in jail, I'm pretty sure you can get a cell phone in Africa. You know what I mean? They're like, ooh, what's this? Oh, ATT. I'm just saying, like.
Just like how they got bad parts there, it's the same here, man.
Yeah, I'm just saying, but there are places in certain countries and jungles and shit where a motherfucker don't know nothing about nothing.
Yeah.
There's still tribes out there that still got fucking spears in their nose and pray to the sun god. You know what I mean?
I remember what was it, years ago, I remember like listening to a news story where it was like a high school had just put black people and white people together. This was like, I think this was like 2013 or something like that.
Still segregated?
Yeah, bro. They didn't really let them join together until like 2013 or some shit like that.
I bet you. And then, like, what was the violence rate like out there?
I don't even know, but it was a small town though. It was a small town. And it was like one of the last schools to fucking do it.
Yeah, I know they was like, shit, we got to sit with our niggas.
No, they had a good time. They was actually having a good time. They enjoyed each other, but it was like, they the kid, you know, because kids are kids.
Yeah.
So the kids was doing it outside of that shit. But the school had a rule where they didn't allow that shit. So they used to keep a rope between them.
Say word.
Yeah, that ass.
I'm about to look that something.
Yeah,
that is
one of the last
crazy.
schools. I think this story's around 2013,
That
back in
is
the day.
crazy to me.
I remember catching that shit on the news. I'm like, what the fuck?
Like, who the fuck does that? Who the fuck still
But
got
it was
segregated?
yeah, it was a small, you know what I mean? It was a small town. That ass, they used to not let the kids, like, they had dancers, but they had a rope. So, the blacks had to be over here and the whites had to be over there.
God damn, were they still dressing like it was a 19?
They wasn't. They had some style, but it was just a school rule.
And the people went for that shit?
Yeah, it reminded me cause how they did it. It came out around the time when they did the new Footloose movie. Cause remember they redid it.
Yeah.
And they had, you know what I mean, like where it was like. So that's how the story came up. So I don't know what year I forgot what year that new Foot, but I know that it was years ago.
It wasn't that long ago.
It wasn't that long
ago.
Yeah, but when that movie came out and it premiered and shit like that, and then that's when the story came out. I was like, it's like fucking 2013, 2012, something like that. And y'all just now doing it?
Sounds about right though. You know what I mean? Like, hey, you know, we don't want that. Like, you know, it is what it is though. You know,
Shit crazy.
So, but that they allowed it, it's like, what can you do, right?
Yeah.
They allowed it, man. Like, the fuck.
Yeah, the people.
But maybe they time was, I don't know. Maybe they thought they'd be better off that way.
Nah, I mean, I'm saying, like, I remember, like, when they showed, like, the camera, they was at, wherever the news station was, they was at the party. Little niggas had on Georges and shit, so they wear style. But it was just, like I said, it wasn't really the kids, it was the school rule. And then, you know what I mean? But, it's just...
But then again, the parents didn't have a problem with it, so...
Yeah, I mean...
That's another thing, like, the parents didn't have a problem with it.
But that's even like now, like, with everything that goes on, you know what I mean? I don't know if you ever came across that video where, you know, where the lady was like, you know, the parents are scared of the teachers are scared of the superintendent, blah, 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 and then it's like the kids are scared, because the kids are never scared of no goddamn body.
Yeah, kids don't really give a fuck.
They don't, you know what I mean? Like, shit, as long as they able to eat and go outside or play a game, whatever they can do, as long as they can do something, they don't care.
They deal with it, yeah.
They do not care.
Like I said, it's not the kids that, you know, that be doing that shit. It's the adults, man. It's dead ass the adults. Like, they the ones that be fucking around and dictating what kids can do. And kids be wanting to do what they want to do. Kids want to play with who they want to play with. But if they think that's how it is and they don't know no better, then that's what they're going to do.
I mean, they follow suit, but, you know, shit, half of the time kids don't follow the rules in their own damn house.
I know. Man, what the hell, kid?
But shit. On to other things.
Yeah.
So the sports, the ladies in the sports world. I mean, probably even men. You know what I mean? They trying to get their mentals right.
Yeah, they have to.
You know what I mean? And I think that is a great thing. But I ain't gonna lie. I seen a couple of vids where it was like dudes was going in on Simone Biles because, you know what I mean, and it was like, well, you know, you're representing America, this and that, and the third, but what you're doing is representing America. You're dissing another female that wants to get her mental right. Now, mind you, you probably a dude that never played a fucking sport in your life.
In your life.
And you're talking hella shit
about someone who does this.
Yeah, and now you got to look at it from a kind of like, I mean, well, if you never played sports, you can't really look at it from her view. You put your heart and soul into that sport. When you was a kid, you loved the sport.
Yeah.
As you start getting better, your coach seen that you was doing good. Your parents seen that you was doing good. They want you to stay on that path. You could become somebody.
Yeah, you get a lot of potential.
You know what I mean? So now, you get into it where you can actually go and do trials for your country. Now you got a limelight. And you're trying to live your regular fucking lifestyle.
Yeah.
And you're always practicing. And then you got cameras in front of you.
All
You got to do interviews. You got to do press. You stopped being a fucking kid. Basically.
A long time ago.
Exactly.
See, and that's another thing, man. People don't understand. There's a lot of pressure on them, especially in the Olympics. You representing a country.
Yeah. So, what do you think about the Michael Jacksons of the world? The what was it? The dude that was in Korea. He was a young kid that was an actor. Like, why do you think?
Feldman and Corey Haim,
exactly. Yeah. Like, why do you think that? It wasn't like they wowed out, but it was like, no.
What else
They missed a lot of shit that they could have been doing, but instead they was fucking stars, and that's some shit that they trying to get themselves right in and do their thing. But at the end of the day, you feel like you're missing something.
Yeah, you're missing childhood. You're missing a dead ass childhood, and then you can do
And now you can't hang out with your regular friends. So now you making friends that's in the fucking game, and they going through the same shit you going through.
So they gonna show you how to deal with it, and they gonna show you exactly how they dealt with it. And you're gonna be like, you know what, this ain't too bad. It's a small world after all. And then just like with Shorty, the one that got the track runner who got buzzed on the marijuana charge, she can't even compete. Like they screw her all the way the fuck up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then on top of that, like, come on, it's not a performance enhancing drug. Everybody knows if you smoke weed, when have we ever enhanced your performance?
I think because it was over there, and them niggas got rules. You know what I mean?
Now
it was
she
over
got
there.
caught out here.
No, but she couldn't do it because they got rules.
Nah, she got this, but even before the Olympics, she got disqualified.
Nah, but I mean, where's it going down? To Japan, right?
Yeah.
They got rules. Japan has rules.
Yeah, they got rules. Everybody got rules, but bro, come on. When in the history of marijuana has it ever been a performance enhancing drug?
There was a rumor that they give out time for smoking weed out there.
Well, yeah, but that's
I mean, they did it out here, but I'm talking about they give you a lot of years out that way.
Well, I don't know, bro. That seemed like a lot to me, man. That seemed like it seemed unnecessary.
But you would say it seems unnecessary, but you a parent. If you got rules for your kid and your kid break them, it come with consequences. Now, I'm not saying that ain't wrong, but at the end of the day, she went through something. You know what I mean? Her mom passed. That was the way, she could kind of to help with it. But at the same time, they got rules. I'm looking at the other situation with Biles is where there's people, trying to shame her because she stepped away. Like she won, she won an award. Matter of fact, if this is my team, I feel like y'all good enough, y'all can do it without me.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
And that's exactly what she did. She was like, listen, man, like, y'all wildin'. Y'all wildin' right now. Let me have this.
Yeah. You know what I mean? If she felt like she needed a break, give her that damn break.
And everybody once in a while, everybody need a break, bro. I'm sorry to say it, but everybody need a break once in a while.
Shit, you know what I mean? Like, there's other sports that go down, like, and you know what I mean? Yeah, we might get mad if we don't see a Kawhi Leonard on the court or a LeBron James on the court because they sitting out. But I mean, then what they do? NBA kind of fixed it. They made a rule. Like, at least if you go on the road, you gotta play the game on the road. But you can sit your butt down at home.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like I'll meet you halfway.
Halfway is better than no way.
No way, exactly. Instead of saying no, you gotta play every game because we pay you a lot of money. No, it is. All right, we'll meet you halfway because at least in your city, your fans get to see you. But other places, I mean, it might be that young 5-year-old that is a fan, 10-year-old that's a fan, 12, whatever age they are.
And they
don't see. You know what I mean? Because them damn tickets they ain't cheap.
No, they're not.
So you should, you know what I mean? You can't be leaving LA and you come down to Memphis and we know what I mean? We don't see you playing. Even though we want our team to win, but shit,
I still want to see you play.
Exactly.
I mean, part of the process is not just about seeing my team play; it's about seeing some of my favorite players too.
Yeah.
Just because you don't play on my team, don't mean you're not a favorite player.
And a lot of people don't understand too. When that certain team come to your city, it's more money.
Hell yeah.
Word, like
because the fans that live in that city, they come because they don't go to the other games because that's not their team. But when that team comes to your city. And they playing that hometown team, but the fans of that team that live in that city, they come.
Nah, but I remember, let's see, my dude Nux, you know what I mean? He was like, yo, you want to come to the Knicks game? So I'm like, all right, let me see who they playing. And the Knicks was trash at the time, you know what I mean? So I'm like, I'm like, let me see who they playing. And they was playing the Charlotte. Charlotte wasn't winning, now they, they get better, they got a more, medal ball, but they wasn't that good. Chickens was like $60. I'm like, shit, you can't beat that. You know what I mean? You can't beat that. But I'm like, why the hell is it so cheap? But then I go down, and then I see this was when LeBron was playing with the Heat. I'm like, oh shit, they want like 400 for that game.
Yeah, hell yeah.
So it depends on the damn team. The team, and if they winning, because if they not winning, they just want to get your ass in the seats.
My G, how you feel about the Bucks though?
Winning the championship?
Yo,
You know what?
that actually came out of nowhere, bro.
No, they've been in the finals last year.
Yeah, but
And they was always in the playoffs. It's just they were always missing a piece.
Mm-hmm.
And it, you know what I mean, they started picking them up. But I'll say I wanted Chris Paul to get his chip, but I can't knock Milwaukee either. Because I mean, Giannis he ain't get a chip either. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, if you look back on how hard, I mean, like they couldn't get over the hump of. They couldn't get over the hump of LeBron. Then they couldn't get over the hump of Toronto. You know what I mean? Then they couldn't get over the hump of Boston. They were fighting teams.
Yeah.
So now, next year it's going to still be probably the same teams at the top.
Mm-hmm.
Boston, Toronto maybe.
The Nets.
The Nets definitely. Because, you know what I mean? The Nets wasn't even talked about some years ago.
Yeah, they did. When they was in New Jersey, it was like, who the fuck is the Nets? They ain't even around. People thought that team went out.
But even when they turned to Brooklyn, you know what I mean? They ended up getting Garnett and Paul Pierce, but they still didn't, they didn't pick up. Now you got these three guys, so.
But you know who's next? If Milwaukee can win, the fucking Timberwolves is next. If Milwaukee can win, Minnesota's next. I'm telling you. Minnesota's next because they got some pieces coming.
They got pieces, but the problem is with Minnesota is that they sometimes select the wrong pieces.
Yeah, of course.
Like, there was a time when Minnesota had a bunch of guards.
Yeah.
Then they started, the guards wasn't playing, so they ended up just falling out of the league. The cat, what was his name? Johnny Flint. He was nice.
Yeah.
Never really played him. He played like a few games, but it was over for him. His career didn't really, didn't really go nowhere because of the fact is they had so many guards on top.
Yeah.
Then, they had, I think with Flint, they had Rubio, and then, Rubio.
Yeah, Garnett, everybody.
Yeah, it was a lot.
Yeah, but I'm telling you, either Denver is out there.
Denver's they're a good team.
Yeah.
Denver could probably be next year what Milwaukee was this year.
Yep. And but I'm saying I could see Denver being another, maybe winning in like 2 more years.
No.
If they play right, if they get their shit together.
I could say this. Well, Murray only got hurt this year. He's not really injury prone. The Joker's not really injury prone. If they can make a trade and get Bradley Beal from Washington,
oh yeah,
honestly, that team would be a beast. I mean, Washington is trying to keep Bradley Beal, but Denver got some pieces that they can fucking trade off.
Oh yeah.
All they gotta do is keep Murray. They keep the Joker because they're not giving them up. Mm-hmm. You keep one of the 3 that's in there, probably Porter. But if they might have to give up Porter if they wanted for Bradley Beal. But they got some pieces that are wingmen. They got some bench players. They could probably still hold on to Porter too. And you go get Bradley Beal from Washington because he's been on the trade block for a few years now.
Yeah.
They'll be a beast.
Yeah.
They will be a beast.
Yeah. People, sleeper teams, man. I be telling people all the time, watch out for them sleeper teams.
Y'all heard it here first. That shit happens. Y'all heard it here first. Because I ain't hear nobody say that.
Yeah, because they be building up quietly, and people they be sleeping on them. The next thing you know, they make
got some pieces.
Noise. You like, yo, when did this happen? Yo, for real. You like, yo, I don't even like yet. Like the Knicks still got some building to do, man.
I was kind of. I watched the draft, and I was kind of upset with the Knicks. I don't like the Knicks, but I support them because my pops got rest his soul. He loved the Knicks.
I'm a Knicks fan because I'm a New Yorker.
And that's why I kind of root for them because I'm a New Yorker. Yeah. But the Knicks, they played themselves. And Patrick Ewing with the road.
You already know that.
John Starr shot himself out of the fucking game.
Oh, man.
You know what I mean? It was just terrible. Yeah. They could never beat Jordan. It was just terrible. You know what I mean?
Well, nobody could really beat Jordan. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry, man. Jordan... He was like, everywhere he went, he made people look stupid, bro. Like,
he only played on 2 teams. Was the Bulls, won his chips, and then he played
but
on Washington.
Every team he played against as a Bull, he made everybody look stupid. Like everybody. I mean, that's like with Kobe,
basically, man. Like you passed off. Jordan.
Nah, even with Kobe, when Kobe was on fire, man, when you thought Kobe was having a bad game, he wasn't. He was just letting y'all get some burn before he came in and fucking slapped y'all. That's what that was about, though, for real. Nah, but, bro, so, yeah, so that was your week then. That was your week.
You know what I mean? I'll say with the Knicks, all right, so I watched the draft, and they had like 2 first-round picks. They traded them off, but I didn't see nothing they really got back for them.
Yeah.
They didn't get no, I don't know if they got extra picks. They really didn't say. It was just like, they made trades. The pick that they had was they had a 32 pick, and then I think they got another trade. They both second rounders. Yeah. So we don't know if they're good guards or not. They both were guards. And they definitely need a new guard because they got to get rid of Frank.
Yeah.
I mean, Frank is okay, but...
See, but this is what's going to happen. Every person that leaves the Knicks, they'll be like, yeah, he ain't on. He gets
they go somewhere else and be a problem. Zach Randolph was a problem before he came to the Knicks. Yeah. And then when he got there, it was just like, wow.
What?
And then when he left and went to Memphis,
he became a problem again.
Motherfuckers beat the Spurs. You know how hard it was to beat the Spurs?
Didn't Jeremy Love play for the Knicks for a little while?
Jeremy who? Love?
Yeah.
No, I know Jeremy Love. Jeremy Lamb?
Lamb, whatever the fuck his name is. I can't remember. He played for the Knicks for a little while, right? And then he went
then he went to... he was nice in college. I remember that was.
Yeah, when he went to New York, he wasn't all that. But then when he left New York...
He became a problem.
Shit, he came back and played us and slaughtered us.
Yeah, he on... Is he on Charlotte? No, I think
he was in Atlanta. I think he went to Atlanta.
No,
first he went to OKC.
Yeah, I think now he's on Charlotte. I think he's on Charlotte. Charlotte is he's one of the teams he's on.
Yeah, but
yeah, I know what you mean. Who else was like that? Like Larry Hughes was a beast. Then when he kind of came to the Knicks, it was like because what it is when they get another all right, let's say the Knicks had LeBron,
which we thought was going to happen.
They every team LeBron goes on, that's what the Knicks do. Where they only focus on that player. Everything revolves around just that player. So it's like, if you know what I mean. So they but at the same time, if that player misses something, it's kind of like they don't want you to they don't want you to do try to do that.
They don't want to pick up the pieces. They don't let their supporting cast pick up the pieces. Because that's what you got to see in the 90s. They did that. That's why we was able to get to the finals and shit like that. But could we win? No. But at least we was getting there. Now, shit. The closest we got in almost 10 years was what? Last season?
Yeah. First round.
That's the close. No, I actually probably been longer than 10 years. That was the closest we've got in almost, 15, 16? Almost 20 years, the closest we got. And that's bad.
Yeah, that is.
We look like a Denver Nuggets team running around.
Denver Nuggets look good right now.
Well, let's take a team that's not even in existence. We like a Supersonics. We might as well not even be around, yo.
They think about bringing the team back in Seattle.
Yeah. See, I used to like Gary Payton. That was my boy. Remember he played for Seattle.
No.
But then he went to Boston, and then he went to
He went to LA.
He won a chip with Boston. He won a chip with LA.
No, he didn't want to trip with Boston. He won with LA.
Nah, I thought he won one because remember he was a bitch woman in Boston.
Nah, he didn't win with Boston. He won with LA. I looked it up.
Yeah, all right, but I know he won a chip by sitting down, playing like 3 minutes a whole year.
I mean, he got older,
he played 3 minutes the whole season, yo. Got like 8 points and was done. He's like, all right, I'm finished, man. I'm just gonna sit here and watch the game from the sideline. Word. Now that's a lot of truth for your ass though, right there. But how much truth?
But I'll say also too, shout out to the Otupo brothers. They all got a championship.
Oh yeah.
One won with LA last year, and then Giannis and his brother. That was they both played for Milwaukee, so they both won a chip. So all 3 brothers got a championship.
Yeah, that's an accomplishment.
And then also when they brought in the shoe master. I got his name on my head, but I can't say it. But he played on Houston, so he played with Chris Paul. He beat all 3 of them. He beat James Harden, Chris Paul, and he beat all of them. They was all on the same team.
Nah, but seriously though, like it's crazy, yo. You think about it, like yo, shit be going down, yo.
That's a fact.
So what else is on the agenda for tonight, bruh?
All right, so is telling the truth too much.
Like, is there really a such thing as too much truth?
Yes and no.
I believe there is too. Yeah, I think.
I think it all depends on. I can't really say the situation. I can say both. Well, situation and the person.
Yeah, yeah.
Because you know what I mean. For example, if you meet a girl and you tell her too much truth, she might not like what the fuck she hear. Just like a guy probably wouldn't like to hear what you know what I mean. Too much truth from a female.
But
and then the situation of you know what I mean of. But like I said, it could be. It all depends on the situation.
Because I think, truthfully, sometimes, man, like when you tell a person the truth, because men, what we do, sometimes we like when we, I won't say lie, but when I say like when we tell like a story, sometimes we do it to protect the feelings of a person, right?
Yeah. So you don't. I mean,
but
telling the truth is not like you don't have to give everything up, but you got to leave some shit out.
Yeah, but then you're not being completely honest, and women always scream, "I want you to be completely honest with me."
Or you just don't.
You go.
Well, see, the thing is, if you're telling a story, it's not necessarily where I'll be like, all right, let's say it's a situation, like, what happened over there?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So you might say how it started and kind of what happened, but you might leave out
minor details
that
you know find important.
Yeah, you know what I mean. Or you could probably leave out like alright, you know how people play victim.
Yeah.
They don't.
They never tell the whole truth.
You know what I mean. People play victim like where it's like you can you could say for example like maybe one of the stories that happened on the news is where like you know what I mean, the lady called the cops, you know, one of the Karens, she called the cops, but she never told she never told them that she started with the shit.
But then again, the truth of that would be, it wouldn't even fucking matter.
It won't matter, but like I said, it depends on the situation. I'm just saying, where it's like, man, she had to go home and tell her husband, babe, you know what I mean, she walked in, yo, honey, why the fuck are you on the news? And she's sitting there like, well, babe, that guy, he fucking attacked me. And then it's like, well, babe, there's a video. He didn't attack you. What was said before this shit popped off?
He was being black.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, but
that's what I'm saying.
See, but now that's what I mean by the truth. When you're talking to your significant other, when is it too much? Like, when is the truth too much? When should you be like, maybe I should leave that out?
All right, so. All right, so we can make up a little scenario. All right,
scenario. Let's make it up. Let's do it.
All right, I'll be the chickie. All right.
Okay. Well, you play both parts because you doing the scenario.
You doing talk. Why was you at them bitches' houses?
Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Wow. Damn. See, what happened, and I don't care what anybody say, when a motherfucker start off with, see, what happened was, that's a motherfucking lie. Yeah, it's a straight lie.
Yeah, you gave it away already.
Yeah, but when you be like, see, shit, it all depends. Like, well, I was with so-and-so.
No, they called already and said you wasn't with them.
I was with their ass. I was with them.
They already called.
And this is what I'm saying. This is when the truth probably shouldn't be told, because I'm getting tired of your fucking ass. I've been hungry the past 2 days. You ain't cooked. I'm tired of ordering. I'll be spending way too much money. All you do is shop, complain, and watch TV. You're always out with your girlfriends. You on the phone all the time. I don't see you. And when I am home, all you do is complain. I ask you to take out the garbage after I took it out twice already, because you keep filling the bitch up. We always running out of tissue.
So what we not gonna do? This is what we not gonna do. First of all,
yes sir.
So you want to talk about it? Let's talk about it. The reason why I didn't cook is because half of the time when you come home, all you do is go straight to the bedroom. You don't even talk to me. You don't even say how your day was going. Nothing. You don't want to listen to me. Secondly, the reason why I be on the phone with Kiki, because Kiki's listening to me. That's for one.
Yeah, when Kiki's single, she giving you bad advice.
She ain't giving me no bad advice.
She's giving you bad advice.
And secondly, every time I ask if you want something, you always say you're not hungry. So that's not on me. That's on you.
Now you see, obviously we've been through this before. Obviously, these conversations been had, because everything you said, bro, I heard. And it's like, but then again, see, and that's another thing about trying to tell a woman the truth. No matter how you bring it across to them, it always sounds like you're blaming her. But then again, that's when accountability comes in. You know what I mean? And 9 times out of 10, women do not like to take accountability for the things that they do. You know what I mean?
You know
They
what?
really
But
don't.
have you ever told the truth?
Always.
And they didn't honestly take that truth.
Nah, yes.
They still think it's something else.
So, see, with them, the truth is objectional. Like, it don't.
It's their version of the truth. It's their version of the truth.
Like, to them, to women, there is no such thing as an absolute truth. There really isn't. Like, there's no
you
such thing.
can have a bugged out story, and it's like, because most niggas go through this shit too. Like, if I tell her this shit, she ain't gonna fucking believe me.
Yeah, exactly. And you sitting there like, yo, I'm late coming home because of this shit. Mm-hmm. But if I tell her that this is why, she's not gonna believe it. Because to be honest with you, if I wouldn't have been in it at this very moment, I probably wouldn't believe the shit. Mm-hmm. But you still try. You still try.
Exactly.
And but you already know the outcome. You already know what it's gonna be. And it's like, yo, what the fuck?
You don't get no wins.
Nah, and that's the problem. Like,
you don't get no wins.
Like I always said, it's like there isn't such thing as my truth and your truth.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
But you gotta respect what I what I say to you.
Because my truth is, obviously I went through it. So this is my truth. So if I'm telling it to you, obviously it is what it is.
Yeah, you gotta take it.
And just like if you're telling me something, I can only choose to believe it or not. That's completely up to me. But that don't make it true. Just because I chose not to believe it, don't make it true.
Yeah.
Don't mean it's a lie.
Yeah.
So, but that's what a lot of women don't believe anything. You know what I mean? Because they might tell you, oh baby, you don't worry about it, I believe you. But in the back of their mind, this motherfucker that sat here, I can't believe he did that. And you sitting there, and in our head, we sitting there like, wow, I'm glad she believed me because that shit was crazy. Like, I didn't even want to tell her. So in certain instances, when we be like, and we come home, and despite what happened, we just lie about it, like, nah, ain't nothing happened. Nothing happened. It was a pretty normal day or whatever. And then let's say some way, somehow the story come back to them, and they be like, oh, well, why didn't you tell me? Because would you have believed me if this person didn't tell you this absolutely happened? Mm-hmm. Of course you would. You want to say you would have, but you wouldn't have believed me.
Yeah, you wouldn't believe me. You know how that shit goes.
So, I think sometimes telling the truth should not even enter the conversation. No. Sometimes it's just best to lie. Or just skip it altogether. Don't even mention it. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? But if she knows certain parts of the event and she know that you was probably somewhere within that general vicinity, you could tell her a part truth. Like, and then you walk away and hope she don't ask no other questions. You know what I mean? Like, well, fuck.
They sure gonna answer some questions.
Oh, that's all they do, asking fucking questions.
They gonna investigate.
Alright, they be like, yo, I don't give a fuck, man. Hey, whatever, yo. And that's another thing, like, I was watching, I can't remember which court show it was. You know what I mean? I was on my lunch or whatever, and I was watching one of the court shows, right? So, and this is why we talk about bitter single friends, man. Women and their bitter single friends, yo, they are a detriment to relationships. Because, alright, Shorty was on a court show. She was suing her ex-boyfriend for something, but the reason why they broke up was because of her fucking bitter single friend.
Oh, I seen that one. And she ended up cutting that nigga dreads.
Yeah! Yo, son. When I seen that, she sat there and laughed about it. And when she was like, yo, how was that even funny? You assaulted that man. How was that even funny?
And not only that, Shorty never even, but she didn't even question him.
No, she just went through it,
and she drugged him.
Yeah. She assaulted him.
Yeah, she drugged him and knocked him out.
Yep.
Cut his dreads. Mind you, when the person that he had as a witness comes in, you knew her. It was his cousin.
Yep.
Didn't apologize for fucking nothing.
Nothing.
And then you say, yo, listen, you need to stay out of my, like, you didn't even attack Shorty. You ain't, you know what I mean? I would have been like, yo, you need to stay out of my business from now on.
Nah, fuck for now on. Both of you bitches, don't ever come near me because if I was...
I mean, for him, he got to say both of y'all. But I'm talking about her fucking friend.
Oh yeah.
You gotta see, like, nah, we good over here.
Yeah, because you're a bitter single friend, and all you want to do is see everybody bitter and single. And that's why I be trying to tell chicks, yo, even with certain dudes, like, yo, listen, if you got a friend that's constantly undermining your decision and making you feel like, you know, you might have to be like, yo, listen, bro, relax. If you can't come to me with full information,
Yeah.
but that's women. See, women go off of, oh, I seen so and so somewhere.
Don't know nothing.
With whom? I don't know, some chick.
Don't know who it is.
And instead of coming to you and being like, yo, listen, you know, I so and so told me that you was over here, and I would have been, and he could have been.
No,
like,
he knew who it was.
Yeah, but I'm saying, but he never knew anything else because she never brought it to him. She drugged him, put him to sleep, cut his dreads.
No. That's what I'm saying. But he knew who told her that shit. But she,
After everything happened, though.
but the thing was, he didn't know why the fuck she was mad, because she never mentioned a damn thing.
Right.
So that means she was in the house just soaking.
No, remember, she did accuse him of cheating, and he said, with who?
Yeah. Oh, yeah,
And
that's
she
right.
never told him anything.
Anybody. Yeah, that's right.
And he was like, I'm not cheating on you. Like, I'm not cheating on you.
Yeah, that's right.
And then she went through all that, did all that to find out he wasn't cheating on her.
Yeah.
So if she would have just came up to him and been like, yo, listen, whatever that chick name is, told me she seen you at this restaurant with a female, he could have been like, oh yeah, I was with so-and-so, my cousin, she came in town. And then the fucked up part about that was his cousin was in town because her husband cheated on her.
That just, yo, that shit just crazy.
And that-
Can't make this shit up.
You can't, and that was the worst part about it. She's sitting back, confiding in her cousin,
About her man.
cheating on her. He getting accused of cheating, and he ain't even do
He
it.
ain't even do shit.
And it's like, yo, what? That's why I don't understand, man. Them bitter single friends, man, they dangerous. They dangerous out here, man.
Not only that, but that's what I always say. Women don't got no stop button.
Mm-mm.
You never stopped and think.
Nope. They all go mode.
Yeah.
That's all they
You know
are.
what I'm
Go
saying?
mode. You like, yo, sometimes you just can't be on go mode. You gotta relax, yo.
Yeah.
And then you got a friend. That bitch probably belong to the streets. So what the fuck?
Yeah, she's, you know what I mean? That's why you don't just listen to your single best friends.
Yo, yeah. And listen, and I say that, yo, as with a woman, man, do not listen to your single friends, because the minute you single alone, that bitch is in a relationship.
But you know
Tell
what?
you to mind your business.
That's the fault of the person that's in the relationship, because you beef, or you have something in your mind that you want to get off your chest with the other instead of actually talking to the
Yeah.
other. So you tell it to them. And then that's the thing. Most women, because women side with women,
Or
you
yeah.
you just taking her side. Remember when you was going through your situation? I was like, yo, you know what? Tell me what you did.
Exactly.
Because if you can't tell me what you did, then I can't hear the whole story. Because when it comes back and it comes out, I
Exactly.
find out more.
Yeah.
And then now it's like, that's not what was said to me from you, homie. You know what I mean? Like, let me know.
Exactly. Yeah, and that's another thing. Most of the time, both sides of the story is never recited because most people don't want to admit to their side. They don't. People just don't want to admit when they're wrong. Me, I don't have a problem admitting when I'm wrong or when I did something wrong. If I fucked up, I fucked up. Yeah, you know, like, okay, I did that. That was on me. So I could see how that particular action might have caused this reaction. But sometimes the action doesn't call for exaggerated reactions, which happens sometimes. Sometimes the reactions too extreme.
Shit could be exaggerated. I
Yeah,
mean, music is, movies are.
Yeah, it
But
could be.
the key thing of it is when you only hear one side, and then you roll with the punches. Like, yo, that's my homie.
Yeah.
We ride, and then it come to find out that ain't all what that was really what it was.
Because it's never.
Shit can happen off of shit like that.
Yeah. That's why I never completely take anybody's side, man. I never just take
You know what I'm
somebody's
saying?
side because you just never know.
Shit can definitely happen. Somebody could lose a life.
Yeah.
Anything. Shit can happen.
That's why whenever I get brought up into a situation, the first thing I ask the person is, yo,
What you do, bro?
What you do? Because
Oh, I ain't do nothing. Nah, my
you
nigga.
did
What did
something.
you do? Something happened, bro. What
Did
really
you
happened?
Say something like, because if I'm gonna come in this, because I'm gonna come in full blown,
Mm-hmm.
but before I do, I want to make sure that my reasons for coming in is valid. Because I don't want to take a life, get a life taken, go to jail, end up in jail, hospitalized or be hospitalized. I want to know what we doing this for.
Yeah, I gotta tell you, I'll give you a story. Me and the dudes was out one night. We go to, you know what I mean? We had a couple of dudes come up from the town. We go to a club, chill, having a good time. One of the dudes go outside and start, you know what I mean? He knew a chick, start flirting with her and shit. But her baby father come up, and I guess they go at it. So he trying to jump in the middle. Mind you, on the slide. This man got his own situation at home.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you doing dirt, but you got your own situation at home. Yeah. So now, homeboy with his boys, which is her baby father with his boys. So now, he turn around, he realize he outside by himself, so I gotta go get my niggas. He come in there, but I guess he called and text, but we in the club, so nobody could really hear their phones, and we trying to do our thing, we all tipsy. We trying to, we trying to roll on with something. Next thing you know, there's an argument going on inside, because he come in like, yo, I called you, why the fuck y'all ain't answer your phone? Nigga, we in the club. So we like, what happened? Now these niggas outside, why let's go? So when we get outside, we couldn't find them. So we ended up saying, fuck it, packed it up, got in the vehicle, we riding out. So, me, even though I'm tipsy, but I'm being a smart one, I'm like, yo, what the fuck happened? So basically, boom, old boy come up, argue with his girl, and I push him up. Nigga, you wrong. What the fuck was you doing? Wrong. Like, nah, I'm like, nigga, what if the nigga would have had the heat on? You'd have got shot. Or what if we'd have came outside and one of us would have got killed? That shit would have been on your brain and on your mind. And then not only that, it would have been on you. And the fact is, you're fighting a battle that got nothing to do with you. That is not
Matter of fact, you part of the reason why they even out there fucking arguing, because she out there with you and she not supposed to fucking be.
Exactly.
And then on top of that, what you want to do is what you had the audacity to do is
inflate everybody, more people into the situation.
And then you gonna try to make homeboy, nigga, you bugging.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's what I'm like, yo, nigga, you bugging.
You bugging right now.
I'm like, yo, what the fuck? I'm gonna tell your baby moms when this shit, you know what I mean? Something would have went wrong.
At that point, when her boyfriend, being whoever that nigga was, walked out on her, your job was supposed to be like, you know what? I'm out of this. This has nothing to do with me.
Exactly.
And if he press you, your homeboy, I didn't know. Cause I'm not fighting for no bitch that ain't mine.
Yeah, exactly.
Period. I don't give a fuck. I don't care how that might make a nigga look. It's not about a nigga being a punk. It has nothing to do with that.
Yeah.
I'm not fighting over a bitch that's not mine. Just some bitch I met in the club and I'm trying to smash. Nah, nigga, that's all you. You handle that. I ain't got nothing to do with that, bro.
Exactly.
For real. And I'm gonna be like, well, listen, I'll try to smash, but I didn't think, cause she came out here with me, so obviously, as a man, you won't think the same thing I'm gonna think, that she's smashable.
You know what I'm saying? And that's the thing where, like I said, when the whole story's not, something would have happened and the whole story, well, how y'all get in that situation? You can't tell somebody how he did and how this person is gone now.
Yeah.
How the fuck you supposed to tell somebody family member they gone?
Imagine telling his mother, see what happened was, he was all at the club. He was outside talking to a chick that happened to be with her dude. Dude came out, seen him talking, snatched his chick up, and he decided to jump in the middle of it. Then, after that didn't go right, he came and got us. He went and got his boys. His man had the heat on him, and boy got popped. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you can't say sorry. Yo, what the fuck?
But imagine telling that story to somebody's mom, sister, wife, daughter, son.
Whoever.
Can't do that. You sound, because on top of that, I'm sorry to say, you sound real stupid right now. You sound like a dumbass right now.
Like, nigga, don't you got your own situation?
You should be worried about your wife coming here and getting a drop on you. You bugging the fuck out. And yo, for real, man. Niggas be bugging. And I know who you talking about.
I'm just saying.
Because
but the thing is, it's just certain shit like
you don't do.
You don't do. But my theory on it is like, that happened, but it was just the play out of what if you had to go and you had to tell that story.
It's the principle behind it.
So that means, like, nigga, tell me what you did.
Yeah. Because I don't want to go nowhere entering nothing looking stupid. I'm sorry, I just don't want to do it. That's not what I'm about, man. I can't. Because if something happened to me, it's not even about you. What if something happened to me in the midst of your dumb shit? How you gonna explain that to my family, my daughter? Yo, what happened to my dad? What happened was I was outside talking to this chick. You know, her man came out. I thought it'd be a good idea for me to get in the middle of it. And then, you know,
your dad trying to protect me.
And
it should
your
be
dad
got, you know what I'm
dad
saying?
got shot. Yeah. So you mean to tell me that my dad died because you felt you need to get into a relationship? And not into it, but
just get some draws.
And then on top of you, now that you're getting stocked, you felt you needed to be super fucking man.
But you know what's crazy? Now that we're talking about some shit like this, you know how many people done got into all types of shit because of shit like this?
Already died from shit like this?
Yeah. You know what I mean? That shit crazy.
Yo, I'm sorry to tell y'all, man. If you want, like, this is for, I say this to anybody, male or female. If you want to step out on your partner, make sure your partner ain't there. That's all I'm saying. Make sure your partner ain't in the club with you. Why you trying to be super slick and your partner in the club? Your girl, your man in the club with you. And you think they not going to notice you've been going for an extended amount of time? And they going to go to the bathrooms. They going to check, yo, you seen so-and-so? Nah, last time I seen her, she was stepping outside. And now all of a sudden you come outside. Nigga.
Yo, so, I mean, we're kind of older now. Do you still rock with the bro code?
To a degree, yeah. I already told you how I feel, like, no married chicks. Don't do that.
No, I mean, like, the bro code of, like, let's say you doing some dirt. Mm-hmm. And, you know, like, your significant other, she knows all your boys. Mm-hmm. And it's like, yo, have you seen...
Oh, yeah, I'm definitely doing it.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, he was here. He here.
No, but what if you don't get the info?
I don't need the info.
You don't need it. Just go ride.
I don't need it. Nigga, help me. Nigga. I got you. I got you.
Go ride.
I got you.
No info, nothing.
Nah, I got you.
So that means you do know whatever he tells her that you don't know fucks you up.
It's alright. We'll work that out later amongst us.
Well, he gonna be a shambles anyway.
Yeah.
He gonna be a shit. You know what I mean? Like, nigga, you ain't give up the info. That's on you, bro.
Yeah.
I can only go. Yeah, he was here.
That's all I can say. How long? I don't know.
Well,
how long did he tell you?
That's weird because that wasn't. Where's here? My house. He didn't say I was at the house.
You don't have to say you was at my house. Well, we went out. We got some food. We got some.
That's funny. Y'all got some food?
Yeah, we got some to eat. We
got food right
now. We drank a little bit, and he might not want to tell you, but you know,
he ain't drunk.
We smoked a little bit, so he might got the munchies or something because we smoked a little bit. And you know, he don't be smoking. So which
like
one?
That. Did you drink or did you smoke?
We did both.
You did both, but he ain't drunk.
He didn't have a lot.
You know, I was handling his liquor.
Yeah, he only had like a shot.
I don't know.
And then we smoked a little bit. You know, he a lightweight, so you know, took a couple of totes. So he probably hungry, but yeah, we was chilling. We came back to the house. We turned on the PS5, and then he was like, "Yo, I'm out." Where he went after that, I don't know.
Oh. Exactly, the bro code can't last too long.
Nah, but where he went after that, I don't know. So, but I know he was here till about 11. 12.
For me, you gotta let me know what it is. I'll say, yeah, I seen him earlier. You know what I mean? But he said he had to make a quick run. Did he come back? He stopped back, but then, you know what I mean, he ran around again. But other than that, like, tell me what it is. Because I'm definitely gonna have that combo with you. I'm gonna be like, yo, bro, stop fucking doing shit and not fucking telling me.
First and foremost, don't let her call me from your phone. Give her my number. Let her call me from her phone so this way you can text me what I need to know while I'm on the phone with her.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? Be like, yo, listen, this shit about to ask you, and I can be like, yeah, and I can read it off as she's talking to me. Yeah, we were at the bar. We went to Dave and Buster's. He lost 3 games of Call of Duty. He might not have linked to it.
You know that shit? You like, yo, hold on. My bad. This shit, I'm out of step.
Like, God damn it. Like, yo, ask him what that word is. Like, yo, could you ask her what that word is? I don't understand it. She's like, what? Yo, nah, but if you my man, like, put it like this, the bro code only exists if you my dude.
No,
if you my dude, yeah, like, you can call me my boy down south, he can call me. Like, he live in Virginia. He can call me right now. I'm like, yo, G, I need you. Yeah, he came up for 24 hours. Yo, I got you. You know? He was here for 24 hours, man. He came, he chilled. We ran around. We did the old school shit, you know what I mean? And then he crashed and jumped on the bus. So he should have got there about 2 hours ago. Maybe the bus got there. But I'm not dude. I'm not bro. I'm not bro. I got you. See, but then again, my thing is this. Even though I know the bro code exists, I would never put nobody in that situation. I've never done it.
I mean, even if I, like, have I done it?
I've done it.
Yeah, I mean, I might call somebody and be like, yo, say I was with you. Or when I pull up, I'm with you. I'm gonna pull up with you. You know what I mean? But other than that, like, I'm gonna give you the info, so you know what I mean? But don't, you gotta say something to that person.
See, but my thing is this: the way the bro code's supposed to work is if you know you got dirt planned already, you're supposed to let me know in advance.
Exactly. Or even before you walk in that person's house.
Yeah, you
before you step in that house, I don't give a fuck if you pulling up in a car, bus.
Cause girls, girls got their story together.
Nah, you know what? They mama be in on it.
The whole fam, they brother, yo, a bitch boyfriend would be on it. Her friend's boyfriend would be on it, cause that bitch would be like, yo, I know y'all cool, but y'all ain't cool like that. You want any more of this stuff? You don't, cause I'm pretty sure you'd be like, yeah, you know, as a boyfriend to the friend, you'd be like, I don't know, bro, I was out. I was out. I had my bros call her. I was out. Yeah, but bitches be on it, B.
No, women definitely be on it. They mama be in on it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Keisha was here. How the fuck Keisha was there, man? The fuck you talking about? Keisha wasn't there. I pulled up to you out like you told me she wasn't there. When you left, she had stopped. Yo, they be in on it.
And then here come the mama. Those be coming up in my house. That girl was here.
Mm-hmm.
We was here all night. And you be like, oh, damn, Miss Johnson, I'm sorry. Yeah, baby, my bad. And Johnson be like, I got you, girl.
You
owe
owe
me
me.
serious.
You
owe me big.
Hell yeah,
So when Leonard goes, so when I go out, you know, when Leonard calls, because don't have your whole name Leonard. Oh, that's Leonard. Yeah, so when Leonard called, you know where I was at.
Exactly.
Yes, Miss Johnson, you was with us.
Or when I need that $40.
Yeah.
You can't tell me no.
Miss Johnson, you need $40. You know you can go and get that $40.
You know, yeah. Mama let you know, like she get that call like, can you watch it? I ain't watching the grandbabies. Remember, you owe me $40. If you make it double,
I got you.
I got you.
Yo, but that's crazy. So in that regard too, as the bro code, is that too much truth?
Ooh. For the woman?
Yeah.
Well, honestly, the whole shit is a lie.
Exactly.
There's no truth besides you being the fuck outside. That's it. Honestly, that's the only truth. It's just you being outside. It don't matter if you was in somebody's house, in a car, whatever. Mm-hmm. You're just point blank period. You're outside of your goddamn house.
And that's it. That's all that fucking matter, bro. For real. That shit is funny to me though. That I'm surprised. I'm bringing that up, man. It reminds me of a few instances, bro. Like a few instances, because I was actually put in a situation like that. I was like, oh damn. I wasn't ready, bro.
It definitely happened.
I was not ready for that. I was like, oh word. And then it got to shit when I was like, yeah, you know what? You're absolutely right. I forgot. And I had to walk away with my hand in my head like, I fucked up. But then that comes from not telling it. Like, you didn't tell me. I don't know if this is going to be a normal Saturday for you or not. Fuck do I know? You gotta tell me this shit. But it's all good though. And yeah. So once again, y'all party people, I gotta take a short break. You can play the Jeopardy music while I'll be right after these messages. We'll be right back. That's it.
Oh man, that is what's up. The life of the party. Let's see what's going on. How do people of today talk to us? Let me see what's out there.
Okay. I am back. Okay, now that I'm back, I got a question for you.
What's that?
What is your favorite Tuesday, titty or taco? What's your favorite Tuesday?
You know, honestly, I mean, I'd rather see tits.
You rather see Tit Tuesday?
Yeah, tits.
I love Titty Tuesday. I ain't gonna even front. Titty Tuesday's great. But I love a good taco. I love a good taco.
I do too. Man, you gotta make it at home. I found out taco meat ain't real at Taco Bell.
Oh, you just finding that out? Just like White Castle's meat ain't real beef.
What? Damn, White Castle?
Ain't never been real beef. You don't remember, everybody say your White Castle's is horse meat, yo.
Damn.
That shit ain't real beef. Well, that's what they say. But I don't care what anybody say, yo. I like me some White Castles when I get a chance to get it. Like dead ass. If I can get a chance to get some White Castles, I'm all up on it.
Nah, God, I don't respect that.
Cause you know, living up here, we don't get it like that unless you get the frozen shit. And it ain't the same, bro.
Nah, it ain't the same.
Just like the fish markets. It ain't nothing like going down to the city, going to a fish market and getting a fried fish sandwich. I cannot say fish and sandwich together.
Why?
This is how I say it, fried fish. Fried fish sandwich. I can't. It's like I'm saying fist.
You sound old like this.
Fried fish sandwich. You know what I mean? But it's nothing like it. You know what I mean? Like there's just certain things back home that in the town that you can get that you just can't get here.
Mm. I wanna pull up this video. This is the new trend that's going
On TikTok.
Nah, not even on TikTok. There's a lot of people do this shit. I don't think this is good to do to people, but let's let the people see this. This is the new shit. I've seen a lot of videos doing this.
Like that big bang video. You got a small waist. Bang. Oh. Was that a commercial?
Yeah. This is new. It's not.
Oh, yeah.
You thought that maker was it? Folks, you talking about? You Nestle Crunch Bar. Folks, you talking about? Nah, that's it. That's it for you. You're getting into it. You're getting into it. Nah, it's not that. See, now it's not that deep.
Yeah, I
it's
see.
not that deep now because it's
Nah,
nobody was volleying. Just walking up to me.
Laughing.
See, now it's jokes now. Now it's real jokes. I'm not gonna say nothing about your fit for real, but you a calm for it. I said I'm not gonna say nothing about your fit, but you a calm for it. You, I get you a 10. I ain't gonna fuck you a 10. You, I fuck with you. You a 10. You a 10. 10. I'm not gonna do it to you. I'm not gonna embarrass you.
I don't want to embarrass you. So
You're not gonna embarrass me. Cause I can, yo.
yeah. What?
Next time you come to a studio, we'll fix your lace front. Fuck you talking about.
You should now, mind you, the reason why I bring that up is because the fact is we could preach that
All day.
be here for black women, you know what I mean, versus the black man. These are still teenagers, young teenagers, maybe in their early 18 to 21. But this ain't just started. This shit been happening.
It still happened.
I went through this shit in elementary school.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So at a point where you become an adult and then something happens, now it's like because a dude that's black did it to you,
It's a problem.
Now it's a problem. Like, oh, y'all ain't protecting us. But then half the time you motherfuckers show y'all don't even want to fuck with us.
And then they got on him because he was short.
But my thing is, it's like, when we gonna start teaching everybody to stop dissing each other, maybe shit could work out better.
Because, man, women don't have that respect for us.
I know, exactly.
See, here's the thing. We're not allowed to have a preference. We're not allowed to have a preference.
You can't have a
Because
preference.
if you say, I don't want this, I don't want that, we're gonna be like, oh, you body shaming,
Yeah.
you never know what you miss. But They be like, oh, I don't want no short man. I don't want no broke man. I don't want this. I don't want that. And then nobody is supposed to tell her that the thing she think isn't right.
Right, exactly. And that's what I'm saying. So it's like, but then you want to be out here and have a title of, because we don't be looked at as whores when we fuck around with multiple chicks.
Yeah, but
So-
we're not.
You know what I mean? And y'all be looked at as hoes. Because at the end of the day, you're a woman. So mind you, the best thing for you is not to be that, because it kind of fucks with y'all mind. Because then you come out saying shit like this on the internet, niggas ain't shit, because you out here fucking with multiple niggas.
That's because
And you getting dumped, or you getting shitted on, or you getting abused. I'm not saying half of this shit is right, but the thing is, it happens.
that's because they don't want to take responsibility for their choices. It's everybody else's fault
But theirs, exactly.
You understand what I'm saying? Listen, man, I'm a firm believer in you get what you fucking ask for. If you asked for it, you're going to get it. So be careful what you ask for. And that goes for men too. You get what you ask for. If that's what you wanted, and that's what you going to fucking get.
But the reason why I brought that video up, because that's, like I said, that's the new thing that's going on. I've seen way more videos
Yeah, I
than
did
just that
too.
one. Somebody can get hurt. For
Feelings and physical.
physically, exactly.
Yeah.
Why y'all doing that? And it isn't, it's the younger generation doing it. But some of these niggas are like like probably under 26. Some of these niggas is that up there in that age, and y'all doing that.
Just like I was watching another video and it was about, men being in the 1%. Like every woman want a man that made 100K and better.
Yeah.
But yet a man don't require that from a woman. A man, you think I care if a bitch make 100,000 a year, or 50,000 a year, 40,000 a year? Why would I give a fuck?
Exactly.
You still a woman.
You still a woman.
And if I'm interested, I'm interested. So your bread don't mean nothing to me.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? The car you drive means nothing to me. The house you live in means nothing to me. And that's because being on a lot of bitches now, they on that OnlyFans shit with this temporary work shit, because I don't care what anybody say. OnlyFans is temporary for a bitch.
Oh yeah, it's not gonna be around for that long.
It's not that even gonna be around. The minute you hot, somebody gonna come in younger and hotter.
Yeah.
And I done a lot of stupid things in my life, but the one thing I can gladly say I never paid $5 to see a bitch pussy. I ain't doing it. You're not gonna get me on it like that. You know what I mean? I'm sorry. I'm not. Pornhub is free. Why am I gonna pay for you?
Exactly. But they should end up on that shit anyway.
Yeah, but the point is, like, and so, chicks out here, they on their OnlyFans, doing the only thing they know how to do anyway is sell pussy, and thinking they something. You nothing, shorty. You nothing. You are OnlyFans chick. That's all you are. You know what I mean? Like, just like how they try to get on Chris Brown for starting the OnlyFans.
Mm-hmm.
What was the difference between him doing it and a chick doing it? But he didn't do it like that. You know what I mean? His wasn't a lot about that. But there's how many chicks you would say is on OnlyFans that isn't selling sex? Just a more percentage.
Yeah, it's not that many. Probably maybe about 10-15%.
If that, I would say truthfully 5% of the women on OnlyFans are not selling sex.
Mm.
But I still think that those days, if you subscribe to their premium fucking OnlyFans, you might see a tit or two. You know what I mean? Like, women can't do nothing without exposing some part of their body. They can't. Either they want to lay down on the bed so you can see all that
Besides
cleavage.
cooking.
Even then, some of them bitches is still wearing real low cut shirts with all the cleavage out.
I mean, I love titty meat.
I do too. I ain't going for. I love that titty meat.
Yeah, I love some titty meat.
But the one thing that women gotta realize is, yeah, we might like it, we might thumbs it up, we might share it with our niggas, but that's not a bitch I want to be with.
No.
That's not a chick I'm gonna take
No,
seriously.
listen, I think the thing is though with women that, like a woman can dress a certain way,
Dress
and
what
that's
she
fine.
want.
She can wear whatever she wants, but you can't be mad at somebody looking at you.
And you can't get mad at for the responses you get.
Yes, and the thing is, you're more aggressive and kind of come off more meaner if it's somebody you don't find attractive.
And that's the point. You can't dress a certain way thinking that the only guy that's gonna look at you is the guy you're interested in, because 99% of the time the guy you're interested in ain't even interested in you.
Exactly.
So you looking like a real fool in these streets. And plus, what man wants a woman that's exposing everything? Men still like women that has some class, dignity, and decency.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? You think I want a woman who everybody's seeing on the gram and on the book? You think I want that chick? She exposing everything on the TikTok? And they be clout chasing, yo. I don't care what, yo. All chicks do is clout chase all day, and all they do is use their body to do it.
Nah, that's a fact.
That's all they do. Ass poked out, tits plumped up. Bitch, you're sagging now. Stop it.
Nah, ain't that. That's when they get old.
Yeah,
They get a little older.
Yo,
I mean, I know a lot.
some
I
of these
say
are young
a
with
lot of them.
knees for tits.
A lot of them body starts changing, especially when they start busting out their kids.
Yo, there's very few. There's a lot of lucky women out there who was able to bust out 3 or 4 kids.
Matter of fact, that's what I meant to talk to you about, bro.
Spill it. What is it?
So, alright. Have you ever did a good deed and felt like you got jerked?
Yeah, that's why I said fuck them. I ain't doing it no more, man.
No, dude, I did it. Alright, I go to Walmart on, when did I go? Thursday?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I went Thursday. I go up there, and I'm in there shopping. I get some food. I'm like,
Doing you.
Next thing you know, see some lady. She says hi. I'm gonna be gracious enough to say hi back. So I do that. So then all of a sudden she was like, I got this ring. I'm trying to make some money to, get some food for my kids. So I see the ring. Like nah, I'm good.
Wait, hold on before you let me get the laugh out because
Yeah.
out of all things you try to sell, you try to sell, right?
Yeah.
You should have went with the obvious.
Yeah.
Everybody got you $40, but not
I'm like, all right. So I'm like, I'm good on the ring. So I'm about to walk up. She's like, well, I'm trying to. So the thing was, she wasn't from here. She was like either Indian, Arab, Pakistan, one of them.
Yeah.
So I'm like, alright, you know what? You need food for the kids, get what you need. I help you out. It's sort of somewhat of a respect thing.
Yeah.
Why the hell would you get $100 worth of food?
I don't know. I wouldn't. I would have got like 30.
30, 40 bucks, 50 max.
Yeah.
You don't get $100 worth of food.
You told her to put some of that shit back. Yo, bro.
Nah, I paid $100.
You did it?
Yeah.
Oh, you're a better man than me. I was like, she's like, getting that, but was it all food though?
Yeah, some.
What you mean some?
I don't know. I seen forks in the goddamn thing. That's why I was like, did I get used? Like, yeah, it was a box of fucking silverware. Like, that's not, you know what I mean?
Wait, silverware or plasticware?
No, silverware.
I'm like, nah, you better. Yo, Reed, you a better man than me. I would have been like, yo, first and foremost, I hope this ain't for the family picnic, and you sit here fucking playing with me. Nah, but what kind of car she had?
I didn't even see that. Because, remember, Walmart don't even have cash registers no more.
Yeah,
really? I mean, it's like maybe one or two people be on it. So we was in a self-checkout, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just like, you know what I mean? But my thing is, it's like, don't get me wrong. A motherfucker could spend $100 in 2 minutes.
Hell yeah.
You know what I mean? And, $100 nowadays ain't really nothing. You know what I mean?
It's like $5.
But the thing is, you didn't know what I had in my pocket.
Right.
You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? You kind of could have been like, all right, you know what I mean? Yeah, obviously you're trying to sell a ring.
So let me ask you a question, and I want you to answer this as truthful as possible. Now, what if it was a dude?
What if it was a dude? And you tell me...
Not the amount. Not the amount. It's
Just-
not about the amount.
Nah, yeah,
What if
just-
it was a dude? Would you have still done it?
Possibly.
Alright. I just wanted to see. Because, sometimes, unfortunately, in this society, what we might do for a woman, we won't do it for a man because we'll look at him like, what the fuck? Like, what the fuck are you doing? You know what I mean? Like, society judge men so hard, and men judge men even harder. Like, a man would rather go hungry than to go do that. And if he can't sell the item he's trying to sell to get what he need, he might not even bother. He'll just be like, fuck it, we ain't eating tonight. Yeah.
So, but, like, after I left, I see 2 cop cars pull up.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, well, obviously I knew it wasn't for Shorty.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I'm like, damn, could that, you know what I mean? Because like I said, when I got home, I was just like, damn, like, did she get me? But then at the same time, that could have been her. Cops could have been called on her. She could have, you know what I mean? For, you know, well, maybe stealing too, whatever. You know what I mean? Because usually the cops that come there, because they got troopers that go up that way. To that window.
Oh, and, yeah, I know.
So I'm like, that, you know, that possibly could have been her. You know what I mean? Probably saved her from going to jail. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I mean? But like I said, you know, because a lot of times when I get home and I sit down and I start doing my thinking of it, it's like, for one, why the fuck was you in Walmart and you ain't had no money?
But then again, the source of what she needed was there. She said she needed food, so she went to Walmart. But then again, if she's Iranian, Pakistani, or something like that, she probably could have went to one of them corner stores. They would have definitely
gave food. Exactly. You know what I mean? And but then also too, you know what I mean? I look at it like maybe what you thought of some young black kid.
Yeah.
You can't have that perception, and you can't hold it too long. Like somebody black helped you out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I looked at it that way. Then, like I said, the troopers come up there, and it's like that could have possibly been for her. You know what I mean? But my thing is, like, communication barrier. Cause she didn't talk great English, but I sort of understood. You know what I mean? She, you know, like I said, she said she wanted to sell me the ring. I'm like, nah, I'm good on the ring. Well, I'm just trying to buy food, you know, to feed my kids. So I'm like, all right, get what you need. You know what I mean?
Keyword, need.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So she got stuff, and then like when I kind of like, I'm still trying to do my shopping. You know what I mean? So as I think I came past her cart, and then that's when I noticed the fucking sugar. But like, why do you get sugar if you need food?
I would have been like, that's no.
Yeah.
That, nah, you don't need that.
You know what I'm saying?
You don't need
so
that.
I'm like, well, maybe they don't got silverware at the house. I don't, you know what I mean? But I really don't know. So then as I'm like, you know, she scanned her shit. So when I go to the register, I'm like, fucking $100. Like, and I mean, like, damn, like, you don't know if I had that or not. You know what I mean? You could be taking that shit from my household.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That ass.
So, you know what I mean? You shouldn't plan to do that. But she did still try to give me the ring. But I'm like, nah, keep that shit. I'm good on that ring.
See, but what I would have done was, I would like, listen, I would have set a price from the beginning. Like, listen, I'll buy you like $20, $30 worth of stuff.
Nah, but it's still a caution of respectable thing, because any black person would have knew that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like somebody, word, damn, you don't want the ring, but I just need to get some food. Nigga, you gonna get the necessarily ghetto necessities, which would be bread. You know what I mean? Maybe some hot dogs, oodles and noodles. You know what I mean? You're gonna get the small, but you're gonna get enough that where y'all niggas can eat that night.
Yeah. Yeah, tomorrow's not up to me.
Yeah.
Tonight, right now, yeah, I can handle it.
Nigga, no, be smart. Let me go get 2 loaves of bread. Let me get a thing of eggs. Cause that's my thing. Like, cause even her eggs, she didn't just get like the regular Walmart eggs, my nigga. She had the carton with the plastic over it.
Oh,
that's what I'm saying. That's what I went home like. Did she get me, bro? Did she get me? And they were brown. The eggs were brown. They wasn't even the white shit.
Yeah.
So I'm saying, like, did she get me, bro?
To be honest with you, bro, I can't even say if she did or didn't. You know what I mean? But you gotta understand, people will have a certain thing that they like. And being that she's not from here, she probably just figured, you know.
And everybody's different, because that wouldn't be no different from like maybe if that was a person that doesn't eat meat, like a vegan.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Certain shit in vegan is expensive.
Hell yeah.
Not all of it, but it's like it's the products that don't create the food.
Yeah.
So it's already made up. That shit is more expensive. So it's like, you know what I mean? It could have been that. Or it could have been a motherfucker thinking he could go get some steaks on your ass. Like,
yeah, we ain't do that, bro.
Get some steaks, man.
Yeah, nah, we don't do that over here. You put them shits back. Yeah,
put them shits back.
Don't put them shits back. Put them shits in my car. I'm taking over. You take this pack of frozen chicken breasts. That's you.
You know what I mean?
That,
so,
$6.
You know what I mean? But like I said, you know what I mean? The hood necessities would have been, like I said, you'd have got you a pack of Nathan's, get you some beans.
Yeah.
Let me go get the box of oodles and noodles.
That's it.
You know what I mean? Let me go get some bread, some peanut butter and jelly. Let me go get a bag of sugar, some Kool-Aid. The hood necessities.
Yeah, things that's going to give you a meal. And I might even throw some oatmeal and grits in there for breakfast. And I might get you a half dozen of eggs.
Exactly. See what I mean? So, but, you know what I mean?
See, but see, that's the whole thing about. See, but also, Ace, I'm gonna say this too. She might pay that shit forward.
That's the key thing I kept saying to her before she left the store. I said, yo, you do this for somebody else.
Yeah.
That was my whole thing.
Yeah.
Like even when it was a time before that I went to Walmart. You know, like I went shopping, and I think when I came back out, I was damn near done like 45 minutes, almost an hour. You know what I mean? In there, I come back out. It was a female that was sitting there when I went in.
Mm-hmm.
She was still sitting there when I went. I'm like, what are you waiting on? She, you know what I mean? She was like an Uber. I'm like, that shit ain't come yet? And she's like, nah, I'll give you a ride where you stay. And you know what I mean? And so, and I gave her a ride. And she, you know what I mean? And Shorty was willing to give up for gas and all that and pay me. I'm like, nah, just do it for somebody else.
That's it.
Because it was times, I remember, there was a time when I didn't have a vehicle. I'm out in the snow. That day was brick. I had to be to work. You know what I mean? So I'm waiting on the bus. Some dude just pulls up and was like, yo, were you going downtown? I'm like, yeah, I'm heading that way. Jump in.
I've done that too.
You know what I mean? And I'm like, he's like, dude, I ain't gonna do nothing to you, nigga, jump in. And I'm like, I'm going that way, so, you know what I mean? I'm like, all right. Boom. So, you know, somebody done it for me. You know what I mean? So.
You remember that time when I told you that someone had broke into my car and took my wallet when I was out here in Schenectady coming to see some shit? And I told you my car was on E and shit. I was going to get gas after I left, you know. And yo, yo, bro, I'm at the gas station on 7, man. I'm like, yo, this is fucked up. I'm like, yo, my car about to die. I was able just to make it to the gas station. And I'm sitting there, I'm like, oh shit, my wallet was gone. And there was this couple in there, a young black couple. And I was like, yo, listen, man, I don't do this, but yo, I just need like $5 for gas, man. My wallet was taken from me, and my phone was taken at that time too. When they stole my phone, my wallet, so all my shit was gone. And I was like, I know you don't believe me, because I don't look like.
Yeah.
But I was like, listen, they stole my phone, they stole my wallet. I gotta get back to the truck. And homeboy I was like, listen, you can come here, I'll give you your money back. Da da da. He was like, listen, bro, don't worry about that. Just pay it forward. And I was like, got you. But the thing is, I've done it so many times for people that was my time to get it back because I actually needed it. You know what I mean? But I know that feeling of being fucking stuck.
No, I mean, it happens.
Not good.
I know, and I don't. It wasn't for me. I don't want to be on here to make it seem like I'm boasting. It just felt kind of like I said, when I think about everything. Yeah, you know what I mean. Think about everything overall of it. You know what I mean. It was just like, you know, you're a lady. You was already in Walmart. You had like a couple of things in the cart. It wasn't like really wasn't no food in there though. I'll give it that. It was like some type of box, maybe a woman product, and then she was grabbing water because that's what hour I met her in. I was getting water and she was grabbing the water, and then you know what I mean. And she grabbed the water and put it in a cart, and then turned around and was like, you know, I need to get some food for my kids. So I'm like, you know what I mean? Me having a kid, fuck it. I mean, like, oh, get what you need.
Yeah, that's it. Keyword again, people, get what you need, not what you want. Do what you need. You don't need a lot. You know, but you know what, though, that's gonna come back to you, so don't you even worry about that. But yeah, sometimes you do feel like a fucking fool. You be like, yo, I know I just got played. Like, if I got played before this motherfucker.
Nah, but you know what, she wasn't, you already know what area we in. And you know, you have them people that just hang out right in front of the store. You know what I mean? They see you buy something, as soon as you come out, they want something. You know what I mean? So it wasn't that, like I said, you know what I mean, she you know, like I said, I think she had to be, because she was Muslim. She had the little, you know what I mean, the whole shit on. And then only.
Which is strange because, like, you know, they don't really be single like that. Like, where your husband? He probably was waiting in the car.
Could have been in the car.
But they could have been fucked up. You just never know. You just never know a person's situation.
But not only that, and that was the thing too, because it's like, you know, with the whole pandemic of it going down, and her being from possibly that culture. Them women are submissive, so she could probably end up just being home with the kids all the time, and not really be out there.
What the fuck was that?
Trying to work. That was I.
Oh.
And trying to work and they just home. They being a mom.
Yeah.
So you know what I mean. And maybe the husband could have got sick. Could have been. You know what I mean. You never know.
You never know. You never know a person's situation, because sometimes it's a lot harder for a person to ask than we actually believe. Like, see, I knew that was my door.
Oh. I didn't know what he was.
That's why I heard a boom, 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 boom. What the fuck is that?
Still doing this live shit?
Who is it?
Yeah, I texted him. just I said hi in the chat.
I'll be in the camera. Like, the fuck? That's the fuck they can't see. Oh, how you doing? They can damn sure hear you too. Nice. Alright, go. I told you where's your mom. I told you pocket. Where'd you go? I see you later. Bye. Alright. Move the fuck out my door. Okay. That was, yeah. But anyway, lost my goddamn train of thought. I did too.
Lost my
But you know what? Like I was saying,
goddamn
that
thought,
good.
Don't-
No, I did.
that good deed, man.
Good, yeah, the good deal. I don't. So don't even sweat it.
Nah, I got you though, but you gotta understand something too. But this is the one thing I realized though about doing good deeds for people, man. Sometimes you do get played.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I've been played on more than one occasion to help somebody out.
Yeah, I go for it. I remember some girl I like knew it through work, but didn't know her.
Mhm.
Hit me with a story like, I just need $40. See, that's how we know $40. I just need $40.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pay it right back tomorrow.
Oh shit.
You know what I mean? So, cashed out that, never heard nothing back. The motherfucker treated me like the scammers, like, you know what I mean? Like,
Wait,
Word.
she worked with you,
yeah.
and you ain't see, she quit, got fired.
You know what I mean? No, I think, yeah, she had left, but then she ended up getting fired.
She probably needed that $40 to go do something.
Nah, but you ain't.
Scam.
But the thing is now you don't want to answer the calls, you don't want to answer the texts.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
fucking money.
You know what I mean? So
See, that's why I have a really hard time giving up bread. Like, I would give you food.
yeah,
I would
feed
even
you.
buy you food. But money, I have a hard time giving up money, man.
Yeah,
I really do.
Like honestly, I mean, you wanna get a good burger, man. That's from a chef.
You know, that's
I'm gonna save my
I'll
time.
cook you one of the best burgers you ever had.
Hell yeah.
That hot shit.
We ain't gotta go nowhere to go get a burger. You know what I mean? I'll chef it up if I have to.
So, when was the last time you actually, well, you cook all the time, right? Because of it. But when's the last time you actually just went all out on what you made?
Ooh, that wasn't that long ago.
You did something special?
But it wasn't like really recent. But it wasn't that long ago. I had like a taste for like some mac and cheese, some baked chicken, some other stuff. I cooked it for Zai. We ended up tossing that damn baked mac out.
Why?
It was just too much because I got the glass shit, so that shit it's just me and him. So I mean we did it for like 2 days eating that shit, but after that it was like. You know what I mean? And us working at a restaurant, you know how we are, like...
Make everything big.
Yeah, you make it big, you're going to end up, you know what I mean?
Throwing it away.
Yeah, because...
Bro.
And we the country that throw billions of food out.
Hell, we throw so much food away that we can actually feed a whole country.
Mm-hmm.
Like deadass, how much food we thought we could feed a whole country.
So, I mean, like... So I try to be cautious of trying to do that.
That's why I stopped cooking, because I don't know how to make... I don't know how to make small portions
No,
of anything.
well, because everything ain't small portion built.
No.
I mean, it's everything that we get is kind of 2 to 4.
Yeah.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? When you go to the supermarket and you buy something, it's sort of 2 to 4. That's why it's just like, you know what I mean, unless you portion the shit out yourself.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, who the fuck want to make this much of a macaroni and cheese? That's not going to happen.
No, it's not. It's actually pretty stupid.
You know what I mean? So...
Yeah, but...
I mean, it all depends on, you know what I mean, it depends on the food. So, like, I mean, you can get a small thing of chicken, that's not a problem, but it's still a 2 serving or 4.
You know what? I haven't made nothing real spectacular in a long time, bro. Like, I just haven't. I haven't had the...
But, I mean, you better get on your cooking shit, you know what I mean? You can
I ain't
lose
never
your
gonna forget.
No, you can lose your skills, man. You can lose your skills.
I don't think I'll ever lose my
No,
skills,
you can lose
but...
your skills, man. You can lose your skills.
I don't know, man. I don't, like, you know what it is? It's the season. It's too hot.
That's another thing, too.
It's too hot for me.
You know what I mean?
And this is just me. So I make specialty sandwiches for myself.
Okay, yeah.
But I haven't in a while because The last thing I did a zucchini and squash pasta.
That sounds good.
That shit was dope. Want to see the picture? Want to see the plate and
I'll
picture?
check it out later. I'll check it out
Yeah.
later.
But so, bro, but I did, and I put it in the vegetables. I cut up the zucchini, I cut up the squash, cut up the onions and all that shit, the peppers, sauteed all that shit, simmered it down real slow through the
It's made
spaghetti.
like basically a veggie spaghetti.
Yeah, and I threw all that shit on there. Then I made my little noodles and all that. Plated it ever so elegantly, and I was like, this shit, I bust that shit down. Yeah, that shit was good. I was like, damn, but I haven't done nothing like that with anything, no meats, no nothing. Oh, and I put chicken in. I chopped up some chicken real fine, let it all.
That's
why
like
I simmer down.
I'm trying to go vegan, but I really can't do it all the way.
I'm not ever going vegan.
I love chicken and fish, man.
Yo, seriously, more than anything, I love fish. I can eat fish all day. I really could, every day, all types. Except I'm not really big on tilapia though. But
I like tilapia. I like tilapia, cod, salmon.
that cod, me and cod don't go hand in hand.
Man,
I like that.
I can eat it all, bro. You know what I mean?
Seafood.
Lobster, shrimp, I can eat it all.
So I'm planning a trip around my birthday. Two days tops. I'm only 2 days, and I think I'm gonna go to Maine, so I can get some of that fresh fucking lobster, bro.
Yeah.
For real. I'm gonna spend 2 nights out there. From around my birthday time. I'll probably leave. I don't know. I'll probably leave Halloween. I'm going.
I gotta laugh because, like I said, my brain is just working. You talk about Maine. So now I'm sitting there like, that's where the fresh fish is. Maine ain't too far from New York City, right? So where the fuck the city get that fish from? The city stinks, man. That shit, yo, where y'all get that fish from? That's urban niggas down there.
Nah, that's because of the seaport, man. The seaport. Yo, Fulton Street is a stinky fucking place, man.
Yo,
Because of the
I'm saying.
fucking port, man. That shit suck. You ever been down to the seaport in the city? During the deliveries when they bringing the fish and shit and the raw meat, yo, that shit,
That's
yo,
what I'm saying.
man, it smell like.
I know that just smell like. I worked at a fucking fish place, man.
It
where
smell
you
like
just-
boy, dulce. Really ratchet, yo. Nah, but that's what I want to do for my birthday. I want to do something dolo this year and just chill.
No, you're supposed to, man.
You damn right.
You gotta live your life and enjoy yourself.
At some point or another, you know what I mean? Because I need to rejuvenate myself, man. I need to go do something just for me, bro. And I don't know, man. Everybody think that. See, people think if you want to do something for yourself, you don't want to be bothered. No, sometimes you just want to go somewhere and do something you like.
One, you gotta love yourself. You gotta, you know what I mean? Shit, you born in this world by yourself. You gotta love yourself. So.
But I've always did things by myself. I've always been that person to do things by myself. So it's nothing new for me to go do something by myself. You know what I mean? But it's been a few years since I actually just went and did something that I truly wanted to do. So I think that's what I'm gonna do this year. Cause I remember when we were at Browns, I was planning that ski trip to Alaska. Mm-hmm. I was like, no, I was going to Canada. Remember I showed you the brochure and all that. I was like, Reed, this is what I'm doing for my that shit didn't happen. You know why? Because I was told, well, I don't want to go there. I already did that. I've been there. It doesn't matter. That's the fucking point.
Exactly.
The point is, this is something I want to do for me. Why can't we go? Are you watching the replay?
No, I was just checking out the time.
All right, that's not like my voice.
That was.
But yeah, because I remember I had that whole shit planned out. The trip was only going to cost me about $700 going there, coming back. You know what I mean? I was like, fuck it. Why not? Family trip. You know what I mean? What happened? Oh.
These are
Everything's louder because, he opened the door and cracked it. But, and I was told, I want to do that. Or, what? Why? Let's just do it.
And I think that's another thing, us as people, we gotta stop doing. If you want to do something, go and do it. You gotta stop worrying about what other people think.
See, but when you with somebody, it's not that easy to just go do it.
Nah, just go do it.
Well, you can.
Just go do
You
it.
just gotta be ready for what happens when you come back.
No, just just go do it.
So you with somebody,
If you feel like it's your fucking dream to do it,
then
just
do it.
go do it.
Just go do it.
Because at the end of the day, it's like this. We gotta get to the point where sometimes you could look for support, and if somebody wants to support you, great.
If not, great.
If not, you great too. You gotta go do what you gotta go do.
So yeah,
Because somebody can always, you know what I mean, somebody can always stop your life.
oh yeah.
You know what I mean? And you shouldn't, you know what I mean? And you can't sit around and blame somebody else
Oh God, no.
because it ain't really their fault.
Nah.
All they did was ask you like, oh, you know what I mean? I don't want you to do that. Then fucking go do it anyway.
See, but that is true. You should do that. But when you with somebody, you're in a relationship. It's a lot harder to just
Yeah,
do that.
I mean, it is. But at the end of the day, like,
Because you know you're not going to enjoy yourself. Imagine, all right, let's take this scenario right here. Imagine you're in a relationship, right? And you set up a vacation for you, Zai, and your lady, right? Now, you and Zai go on this vacation. Now, all right, let's just because if it's just a girlfriend, not his mom or whatever, it ain't gonna fucking matter. But let's just say that at the time it would have been you, his mom, and you planned this whole vacation out for you guys, right? And she says to you, "Oh, I don't want to fucking go. I already did that. I've been there already. This, that, and the third." Now, you and I still go, but you know the whole time you're there, you're not gonna enjoy it. None of that time, right?
wow, that's not.
Why? Because every 5 minutes, the ring, call. Trust me, they're going to find a way because you left their ass. You left. Even though, because the whole thing was, she didn't want to take that trip. She wanted to take another trip, but your mom's dead set on that trip. And if you still go, you know she's going to find a way to make it so that you don't enjoy it. You know
But
that.
that's not the same thing.
Yeah, it is.
That's not the same thing that I'm thinking we're talking about. I'm talking about if you're out here to try to live your dream, that's a vacation.
Different. That's different. That's different.
That's different.
Now I was told about as far as like that's why I didn't go on a vacation, because I was told, oh, no. Now if I still would have went, as planned, do you think I really would have been able to enjoy myself?
So
God,
you're on
no.
a vacation and you're the one by yourself?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I wouldn't have.
You would have enjoyed yourself.
Oh God, no.
Turn your fucking phone off.
I can't.
Why?
I got a kid.
Oh yeah. Well, if you ain't talking to me about my kid, shut the fuck up.
So you know what that's going to turn into every 5 minutes. Nah, but the kid was going to come. The whole plan was to take the kid. But like I said, 9 times out of 10.
Nah, but how I starting to look at shit now is the fact that we as people, me, you, we have our own brain.
Mm-hmm.
Any female that you deal with, brother, sister, whoever, they got their own brain.
Mm-hmm.
So, for me having my own brain, I can request from you, let's do something a certain way. But in your head, that's not what you want to do. So still no, regardless of what it is, you know, it could still be a fight. But at the end of the day, if I'm not honestly fucking up your life or hurting you,
It shouldn't matter.
it shouldn't matter which way it goes. It is what it is. You know what I mean? We got to do this. Nobody owns nobody. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, you don't like something, either we come to a medium, or I'm gonna fucking do it the way I want to do it.
That's that. See, I'm that way now.
That's what I mean. I'm that way now.
Yeah.
Because the fact is,
fuck.
I already knew the bullshit I've been through before. So at the end of the day,
I'm not letting nobody else stop me.
yeah, exactly. I'm not letting you stop me to do from what I want to do.
I don't care how you feel.
No more.
Because after everything is said and
Because
done,
if the reverse will reverse, you're not going to allow me to stop you.
No.
And yes, I'm talking about females.
Yeah.
Because of the fact is, how many times you done heard where a woman will be like, they'll say something that it sounds great, but then on the other hand be like, on their end, you're not changing me.
oh yeah.
Hold on. They can't change you, but
You can change me.
you can change them, or they can't be the way they are. Like, you know, a girl be like, oh, I don't like this, I don't like that, this, that, and the third. And then, you know, so a nigga will try to make it work. But on your end, I'm not changing.
Listen, I would never date a woman that says you gotta take me as I am, because that means she's not willing to learn.
And she's not willing to
She's
change.
not teachable.
And she's not gonna change.
And I don't want a woman that's not teachable.
So, with that being said, is if I come across something like that, all right, cool. I'm doing what the fuck I want to do.
Exactly. I'm serious, man. If a woman says to me, "Oh, you gotta take me as I am," I don't want you. I'm not dealing with you, because that means that you're not willing to get out of the situation that you're in, because you're not willing to learn. You're not teachable. I don't want a woman that's not teachable. And yeah, I know that sounds kind of fucked up to say, but it's a real thing, because some women, they don't know how to get out their own way. As a matter of fact, most people don't know how to get out their own way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If you're not teachable, that means your situation is never going to change.
Mm-hmm.
And if I'm in my life and I'm trying to change my position and I'm trying to change, that means I'm learning something new. And so that means if I'm learning, I'm trying to apply. And if you with me, I want you to learn something too.
Yeah. When was the last time you seen just Love After Lockdown?
I haven't watched it in a long time.
You gotta watch this season, bro. Yeah. It's a simp on there.
Mm-hmm.
And
The black kid.
yeah.
Yo, man, I caught a few episodes of this dumbass, yo. That dude is stupid, bro.
Yo, bro, like I caught a live video he did after watching yesterday's episode. So he don't seem that, we would call slow.
Yeah,
So, but I guess when it comes to the ladies,
he's a dumbass.
yeah, it gets like that. You know what I mean? So last night's episode, his mom comes through. He's with Shorty. Shorty's, meets the mom. Mom off the rip. Nah, she ain't what it is.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I already, you remind me of this last work. And then when they pulled the pictures up,
Look just like
I'm like, and then they wonder why we say females are the same, but y'all don't want niggas saying that shit, but it be that. You know what I mean? Just like y'all say niggas ain't shit, because y'all meet the same type of dude, it's the same for us.
Yeah. And then
We meet the same type of female. The reason why you in my goddamn face, because you remind me of the last bitch, and I'm just now realizing it.
Exactly.
So,
exactly.
right, boom. So, moms is on it, like, yo, nah, this, this ain't what it is. But this nigga tells his mama, like, yo, if you can't accept her, you can't accept me.
Say word.
Yeah, bro. I'm like, yo, bro, that's a black mama. I'm surprised she didn't pick up that knife and cut your ass.
Dump you in a
Yo,
trash with that.
I'm like, yo, you wildin', bro. Like, yo, you don't see it. Like, everybody else around you sees this girl is using you, except you.
I seen that episode when he picked that bitch up from jail. She wouldn't give a nigga a kiss in the
She
car.
wouldn't give him a kiss. She ain't want to get this
She
nigga
said, I
a
just
bun.
got out. Like, the fuck you mean you just got out?
She barely let you squeeze her ass, bro. Like,
Yeah.
what are you doing?
See, I would have mushed that bitch right into the dust and drove off. Fuck out of here.
They got the nerve to tell you to buy her some titties.
Fuck. Alright, yeah. That nigga simp, yo.
Sent to the fullest, bro. But, so hopefully, it should go right next episode, because basically,
He bought the titties.
nah. He, you know what I mean? So Shorty was like, yo, basically take me home. So, he's taking her home. He like, yo, he about to get out. She like, nah, you ain't got to walk me to the door. See, you got to start seeing the signs of funny shit. You know what I mean? So, he like, yo, what? Kind of give you that moment where he's just sitting in that chair talking that shit. He was like, yo, I walk to the door every day. And, every time I drop her off. Like, now, what's on the kid?
Yeah, she got somebody waiting there.
So, boom, she, and then when he like, when I'm about to pull up, now all of a sudden you want to sit outside. You don't usually sit outside when I'm about to leave. You go straight in the house. So that nigga said, hold on, let me do a 360. He said, He sat there, seen the car pull up. That nigga pulled up to the car, but then you know how the TV is. They
cut that shit.
They cut that episode. So it's like you gotta wait till next week.
Which is tonight or?
Nah, next week.
Alright.
But,
Oh yeah, you said last night's episode.
I mean, I ain't gonna lie, like, when I first came across that show, I was like, yo, this shit just nutty. These niggas go after...
It's called Love After Lockdown.
Yeah. I'm like, this show is just so nutty, but it's actually fucking good. I mean, there was a nigga on the last season. This nigga pulled up to the jail to pick up Shorty. This nigga, like, you know how we used to have baggy, you know what I mean? This
Yeah.
nigga had a baggy suit on, bro. Like, now mind you, his kids are adults, you know what I mean? And they like, yo, dad, you know
That's not what it is.
You know what I mean? It ain't what it is. So then, this nigga like, yo, so basically he gave her some money, she get on a bus, and he go back like, yo, I ain't, you know what I mean? So, you know, the kids is like, yo, what happened to your shorty? Like, I don't know, I ain't hear from her, this and that. He was like, yo, dad, that's called ghosting. You got ghosted. What is that? That's when a motherfucker you don't see them and nothing no more. No, man, they don't contact you or nothing. So he was like, what? So, and then I think the producers was telling Shorty to call him. So she called him, you know what I mean? And then that's when he kind of just, you know what I mean? Kind of got funky with her. But he met another joint, so I don't know.
From the joint or?
No, I don't think she was from jail, but it was some shit that he met while he was talking with Shorty.
Yeah.
So, you know what I mean? He got another joint. But at the end of the day, it was like these niggas out here sending bread to chicks and don't really know what their agenda is. Stop sending them heavy money, bro. Like,
Don't send them shit. Fuck that bitch.
like, send them the amount of money they would make. How they make 30 cents on that, 30 cents for an hour?
Yeah.
That's what you do.
Yeah, I ain't
That means
sending
I'm sending you $5 at the end of the week. That's
I
what
ain't
you get.
sending the bitch nothing.
Yo, I'm like, yo, dudes are on this sending thousands.
But
bro.
you know what the problem is? Niggas is doing that shit on the street, yo. Like, yo, did you ever see that video of that light-skinned nigga with all the tattoos on his neck and face talking about, yo, King, you ain't sending no money today, King. You ain't paid no bills. You ain't...
Oh, yeah. He's another Pandora.
That nigga's another Derek Jackson, bro.
Yeah,
Fuck out of here. I ain't sending this bitch no money on a wake up. What she do to deserve that? What she do to earn it? Yo, why chicks feeling that just because they pretty or whatever that they entitled to some shit?
Well, chicks are feeling because they're pretty and have a vagina. They're trying to do some shit.
Fuck that. Nobody wants that shit. Yo, men don't even care about that no more. Well, not a real man. A real man don't care about no shit like that. I don't give a fuck about your funky ass vagina. Get out of here with that shit. Take that bird's nest out my face, man. I don't need that.
It's...
Cause that's not what it's about. You know what I mean? With
But
most-
yeah, but then also too, there are a lot of women that think they are cuter than what they are. Like niggas understand,
know
like
they are,
niggas know, like, alright, nigga, I'm out here in the world, I'm a 3.
Yeah,
I'm gonna be that 3.
I tell people every day I'm a solid 6.
You know what I mean? But it be, you know what I'm saying? Niggas know what they are. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I ain't elephant man ugly. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I you know what I mean?
But
I ain't more
but I
cute,
ain't
but you
Idris
know what I
Elba
mean? But
either.
you know what I mean? But I'm in that middle, so I'm like a good 5, 6 in that. You know what I mean?
I'm
A nigga
solid.
that there be chicks that be like, yo, I'm a fucking 10.
And you a 2.
They, you know what I mean? And then, you know, so when you hear the shit that Kevin Samuels would say, like, they get mad, y'all actually think y'all better than what y'all are.
Oh, yeah. You placing your own value way above your property value. Your property value is not what you think it is, shorty.
No,
Like
but
that.
even cute ones that
They
better than what they are.
You
There-
gotta be cute than
There's
somebody
always
cuter than you.
there's always somebody cuter than you.
Always.
Always. So you've gotta, you know what I mean? Like I know ghetto birds that think they're bad, like some models and shit that be in them videos. But even them, there's somebody better than them. So I'm not gonna say better, but better than them. You know what I mean? Looks wise, there's always somebody that's gonna look
See,
cute.
that's the whole thing, man. They gotta stop judging their worth and everything on their beauty and their body, because after a while, your body fades, your beauty fades, man.
Mhm.
All that shit becomes irrelevant. And like I said it before, unfortunately, and most men, the
But no,
older
but
we
the
get,
thing
the
is-
better we look.
Yeah, but the thing is, they do that shit to guys that like them, but they don't like them. They don't find attractive. So you try to, you know what I mean? Like, but then you know, you kind of, you know, when you turn around and then you go after the guy you like, and then he shits on you, that tells you ain't that bad. You know what I mean? Shit, I always say if Halle Berry got cheated on, who the fuck you think you are?
Beyonce got cheated on.
So who you think you are?
So, and she got bread.
Yeah,
But he got bread
He
too.
got bread too. Exactly.
You know, but people keep forgetting. Everybody for some strange reason be thinking that if it wasn't for Beyonce, Jay-Z wouldn't be where he is. Yeah, he would have been.
What do you would have been?
Huh?
He would have been.
He would have been. He became a billionaire on his own. He got his own billion. He didn't need her to be a billionaire.
No, he didn't.
You know what I mean? And that's what chicks, and women always trying to use that as a reference point.
Yeah, but he's been making business moves.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He was
definitely.
he was the reason why niggas was wearing iceberg. He was the reason why niggas stopped wearing jerseys. He was the reason, you know what I mean? He had his own clothing line, Rockefeller. Like, he been making money.
Yeah, and that's another thing too. Like women, man, y'all gotta stop with all this bullshit. You stop thinking that, you just entitled to something.
Yeah, I mean,
deserve
shit,
something.
think about it,
because-
fucking, what? Beyonce ain't really start making her bread until she got away from her father being her manager.
Yeah. And that didn't happen until she started really getting with Jay-Z. Like, just like I was watching this video, right? And dude asked Shorty, he was like, so, she said, I'm cute, this, that, and the third. She said, I wanna be spoiled and something else. And he looked at her and said, well, what would you do to earn that?
Yeah,
And she was like, well, I'm cute. And he said, so?
Yeah, it doesn't mean shit.
And that's what they don't understand. We don't care. We don't look at that. If I'm spoiling you, you did something to earn it. You don't just get it because you think you cute. You're not cute, shorty.
The thing about it is that I think women do not realize too, especially the cute ones. If that's what you have and that's what you feel is strong on your behalf, a nigga will take somebody that got a great heart.
Listen.
To your cuteness.
Yeah, I'll date a solid 4 who's genuine over a dime any day. That don't mean that I won't fuck a dime. That's not what that means at all. But I can marry a dime and still fuck a 2 or a 3.
Oh yeah. That because women think like because you cheat, you can at least fuck a bitch that look better. It's not about her looking better than you.
No, 9 times 10 it's never about that. It's never about that.
It was about me getting away from your shit.
You get away from your silly shit.
Yeah, you know what I mean? That's what it really is.
Yeah, so, but like we said, men don't cheat emotionally. Men cheat physically. We don't worry about the emotional part. We just worry about getting a nut off. And if that 2 won't allow me to get a nut off, I'm fucking 2.
Exactly.
But you fuck with it, if you try to cheat and you cheating with a dollar, that bitch is gonna become a problem like you.
So yeah, y'all actually cheat with the nigga y'all want to be with.
Exactly. Y'all cheat emotionally. We cheat physically. There is no emotion behind what we do. Even though a lot of women be like, oh, I look at sex as just sex. Yeah, you say that.
I want it just as much as guys do.
Yeah, but there's always some sort of emotional attachment behind it.
Matter of fact, I came across a little part. Willie D and Scarface got a pod.
Oh, okay.
And they had a guest on there. I don't want to mispronounce her name, but she's an older female, but I know she's been around in the game for a while. And she basically said, you got illegal and legal prostitution.
Yeah.
Illegal is, kind of you outside, you in the store, but that's not really going on anymore like that.
They don't have to do that no more.
You know what I mean? So now you got the legal, prostitution where it's like a girl could be cute, get with you, and, God spend bread. Or you can actually, you'll fuck with a guy, but it's about the bag. It's not about
the guy.
You know what I mean? You don't have to be no love there. So at the end of the day, basically, y'all still being hoes.
Yeah.
Basically what it
now
is.
they just sell themselves for bags and shoes.
Yeah.
Before they were selling themselves to give a nigga their money that they made all night. Now they don't need a pimp no more. Bitches don't need pimps no more.
They can pimp themselves.
Pimps are almost extinct. Like legitimate pimps are almost extinct. But as long as there's still a demand for it, because there's still dudes that creepy
But
shit.
she always be at the top of the
Right.
at the top.
So pimps will always be there, but now only thing I would give women is that they got a lot smarter this day and age, and they're using the internet to their advantage.
That's their pimp. They don't need a physical guy.
Right.
The
right.
pimp is they have the internet. They can set themselves up. You know what I mean? You can open
They
up
can
your
get,
laptop.
they still get pimp slapped by that fucking yo. That.
But the thing is, all of them that are moving into the OnlyFans,
Yeah.
sooner or later they will move on to the Pornhub. I'm gonna tell you why.
Somebody
Because
gonna
of
put it there.
because when you join, you got a bad body, cute face, pretty toes, whatever it is you're selling on that. The money, honestly, is only gonna come in because you taking dick. That's it.
Yeah.
Because
Niggas really care.
the thing is, and some women might probably, even dudes might clown me, but it's in the action. And that's just the truth of it.
Yeah.
It is in the action.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It is.
It's not about us looking at the penis size, but niggas gotta see you
Penetration.
you know what I mean? Getting fucked.
Yeah, because we see.
It gotta be some type of visual there. We gotta see that ass getting slapped.
We gotta hear the moans and shit. Cause there's a difference between a chick banging herself with a glass or whatever.
Yeah.
The sound's not the same.
It's not the same.
So that's like when you bang a chick. If she's not making no noise, you sitting back like, yo, this bitch is a dog, yo.
Let me
She's
let me
outta here.
You know what I mean? Let me hurry get this. You know what I mean?
Get her the fuck out of here.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Let me
You know
nut
what I
real
mean?
quick.
'Cause-
And that's another thing too. Women think they make niggas not like that. No, you really don't. If you don't have a nigga, you're gonna make some real growling noises. Like that shit ain't coming out of his dick. You ain't make that nigga nut.
He just got it over
Yeah,
with.
yeah, you just
For
got
real.
it. And you like, well, what happened? I know.
I'm done.
That,
Yo,
yeah, you make a nigga
Did we
nut.
ever talk about this? You ever faked one?
Yeah, plenty of I think we had a conversation about this shit. And what I always, but if you ain't get that, yeah, like when that shit really trying to get up out of you,
Words, son.
like these bitches be like, oh y'all not quick, and it's because we want it over with.
Yeah.
It
I'm
wasn't
saying-
fun because we're the ones doing all the fucking work.
At least make a noise. Say something. I can't stand a quiet chick. I can't, yo.
You just
Talk,
sitting there.
do something.
But you know what? They'll have a get back. But if you guys was hitting me right, maybe I'll make noise. Shut up.
Then fake the fucking noise if you have to. Fake it. I don't care. Make a noise. Say something. Shit. Ask me what the weather is. Do something.
Yeah.
Say something.
Do something.
Yeah, I go for imagine you making a big child. She like, what's the weather outside? She be like, what just happened? I'm done. All I asked you was the weather, but you ready for round? But I need to hear something. Like I do. I need to hear something. And truthfully, to be honest with you, watching a chick play, that's just boring. Yeah. Only if it's happening in front of me. Like if it's actually happening and I'm with a chick and she doing her thing.
I mean, I don't
that.
mind it, but it can't be all the time.
No,
I
I'm just saying. Like,
I can't see it all the time.
I don't want to see it,
So-
period, on a video. Like I don't want to see it unless it's actually in front of me. Unless it's my chick and she's legitimately
No, I mean, I can see it, but it can't be full blown. It got like you gotta be warming up because the dick is about to come right then and there. It's about to come to you right then and there in the video. The dick is about to come to you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I can see you want come get me, daddy. You know what I mean? I can see it that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But you know what I mean? If you gotta do a full blown like it's the first time I ever catch your video, I can rock with it. Yeah, I can rock with it if it's the first time I ever caught your video, I can probably rock with it. But then, you know, like I said, after a while, you know what I mean? They start sliding. You start seeing them. The OnlyFans moving over to porn because of the fact is, you know what I mean? A nigga that paid you $1,000, $2,000, $3,000.
He want to see more.
He want to see more.
So
He got to get his visual of you getting your shit slapped with some dick.
So let me ask you a question. Could you date an OnlyFans girl?
No. That's almost damn near dating a porn star. I can't date a porn star.
Nah.
I don't even want to
date
date
a stripper.
I don't even want to date a stripper.
What about an ex-stripper?
Out of the game,
Yeah.
and she on her shit.
Yeah, she on her grind heavy.
A pass is a pass.
Can you date a past porn star though? That answer's easy for me, no. Nah, I can't. Because I would be sitting back thinking about all the dick she took.
You can say that too. But have you ever like seen some of the interviews?
Yeah.
They don't really like that shit.
I'm
talking about the porn stars or the porn stars doing nasty.
Yeah.
Taking cum in their eyes.
Yeah.
Letting the shit drip down their faces to their mouth.
Yeah.
They be like, they don't like that shit.
But you did it. I don't give a fuck what you
Yeah.
did.
I did.
It's out there. I can Google you.
And you know that some of them are parents, man. That's crazy.
Yo, oh son, I was watching this video. I was watching the Fresh and Fit video, right? Well, one of the dudes, he did this quick little video, right? He was talking about how this kid, mom was a OnlyFans person, right? And that the kid was saying he was feeling suicidal. When he went, because his friends was busting on him about that shit. And when he approached his mom, you know what the fuck she told him?
I'm not stopped.
She said, It's just like working in a grocery store or being a bank teller. How the fuck is it like working in a grocery store or being a bank teller? What fucking bank I'm gonna go to? I'm gonna see a woman busting it wide open, handing me my cash. What grocery store am I gonna go to checking out and I got the cashier popping it in a handstand while she ringing up my bread? Bro, it is not the same. That's a cheap cop out, and she's not thinking about her kid. Only thing she's thinking about is her motherfucking self. So you telling me the only way you support you and your kid is by busting it open? That's the only thing you can think of?
Yeah, I guess.
Man.
I don't know. I'm looking at it from a standpoint too, because I knew some thoughts back when I was going, and they parents now. And I'm talking about they was getting grouped and all that.
Yeah, but are they still doing that? Are they doing it for the world to see?
No, not for the world to see.
But that's the difference. Homeboy had to go to school. He's 13 years old. He got to go to school, and his friends showing him his mom busting it open.
Yeah.
That's the level of disrespect, man.
Why? Because
The level of disrespect. She don't care about him. She don't care about him as a kid. She don't care about his life.
You remember that story I was telling you about? I seen the video again where Shorty was, I guess she was out. Boyfriend came home early and called and was like, yo, where you at? She like, I'm at home. This motherfucker staying right in the house. Like, fuck you mean you at home? I'm here. You know what I mean? They found the condoms in the drawer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you told me about that.
It's just like,
Yeah, I was watching this TikTok, right? Always like, this some simp shit. He was like, you walking on your girl, get her back blown out. She was like, yo, is that my heart? Do you have, and he's standing there with his, nigga, why you standing there listening to that shit, yo? Like, I swear to God, man, if I ever came home and I heard my girl get her shit bust wide open, what I'm standing there for? I'm out. I'm out the door. I ain't gonna sit there and play no sucker shit. But if it's my house, my house and not hers, if it's my house,
I came back to the video yesterday. I don't know. I don't know if it's real or not, but that shit was weird. I just came across it, but I think it came out like a year ago. Dude was in the shit crying. Said, his girl had called him and asked him if, if he was doing a double. And he was like, just something said to say yeah. He said yeah. But the nigga went home. And it was like candles lit and potpourri type shit all around the house. And as he walking through, there's a nigga in his bathroom naked. And the nigga had a hammer in his hand. It was like, yo, I bust her shit with this shit. I had to straw. I'm like, you know what I mean? I don't know if this shit was real or not, bro. But the nigga was on the video crying. I'm like, yo, hold on, bro.
That's why I care. That's why I would never really put my all into no chick, bro. I can't and I won't. Because I would never give you my all. Because if you play me, I'm not going to do nothing to you. Yeah, I might. Nah, I won't. I won't do shit. Because I don't even give a fuck.
Nah.
Just know. I'm going to get you back. I'm going to get you back.
No, I ain't doing shit. Karma will
Because like Will Smith said, remember when Will Smith said, I'm going to get you back.
Karma will come and get you.
Nah, Will Smith said, he said, I'm going to get you back, though. He said, you think I'm joking? I'm going to get you back.
Now, if I came home and I caught a chick cheating, right, in my house, I'm only mad because you did it
in my house. Yeah.
Other than that, like, you and this nigga go be together.
Want to do?
Because I'm gonna tell you something. When you leave out of here, he's gonna be cool with you. But for how long? It ain't gonna be that long.
Nah, not at all.
That nigga didn't really want you.
He just wanted the boss.
He wanted to fuck. You thought you wanted the excitement. And for the moment, you're about to find some excitement. Because you're gonna be out of one place and you're gonna end up being kicked out of another. Because that nigga ain't gonna let you live.
Because you really think he's gonna let you move in with him? He ain't. He gonna be like, I'm sorry, yo.
Yeah. You'll probably find out within of the me coming in the house and y'all both seeing me and this nigga like, yo, I don't want no drama. I'm married. So now you done got cheated on twice.
Yo, why the fuck a bitch would say, I won't fuck with a dude that lives with his mama, but will fuck a nigga that live with his wife? Make that make sense for me.
It don't.
I never understood that.
It's the same reason why niggas ain't shit, but these bitches be chasing niggas that's in jail.
Who ain't shit?
Ain't gonna come home, ain't gonna be able to do nothing for you. They got a record.
Well, no, some niggas get on their grind though.
Some
But he ain't,
niggas, yeah.
but he ain't gonna stay with that bitch.
He ain't gonna stay with you. He only needed
you.
you to get through the days.
Yeah.
I seen it with my own eyes.
Yeah.
I've seen it happen.
Yeah.
Niggas only rocking with you just to get through the days. They come home, they might rock with you for like
For a
1 or
little
2
while.
months.
And then until they get on their motherfucking feet.
Oh, they meet, and you know what I mean? And you already know. Them diesel niggas come in. Other bitches wonder, like, oh, you don't came, you know what I mean? You don't came home. You know what I mean?
Look at all good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah. Yo, that's just.
It'd be weird, bro.
Sorry, ladies, but.
It'd be weird.
Yo. You remember, I don't know.
The women be playing themselves.
I don't know if you ever seen. I don't think I ever showed you that post that I put on Facebook. I think it was Instagram. And I said, a bitch will wait for a nigga to get out of jail. Wait 10 years for a nigga to get out of jail, but won't wait 10 minutes for me to get out of the store. Like, make that make sense. You will sit back and wait for a nigga. You wait 10 years for a nigga, but get mad at me for taking 10 years in the store. You should be mad at me. He been going for 10 years, but you waiting. You waiting patiently.
Nah, that's just the chick that you dealing with.
Nah, it's not just it's like, a lot of dumb chicks out here in this world, bro.
Nah,
A lot of dumb dudes too.
That shit happen. Oh yeah,
A
definitely.
lot of dumb dudes. A lot of dumb dudes. They do dumb shit. I've done dumb shit as a dude.
Like, I ain't gonna lie, like I was watching and there's some people out in the world. I was watching somebody else's live earlier, and he's in a hotel, but he don't live in that city, so the motherfucker on the shit gonna ask him, so what hotel and hotel room you in? Why would you ask him? Yo,
Man, hold on, homie. Why are you asking me that, bro?
yo, so somebody can come rob me, somebody can come get me? Like, what kind of dumbass question is that? Nigga, you wouldn't even tell somebody that shit over the internet. I ain't I'm thinking, like, what do you have, like 1 point something people on this shit? Well, anybody even have been that many, but I know he got 1 point something followers, but it might have been like thousands of people in there, but like just to ask that dumbass question, like, what hotel and hotel room you in?
Yeah, I ain't doing that. But yo, his opinion, her opinion, then the truth.
Yeah, we gotta get about here. We done been on this
Yeah.
shit for like
Nah,
some hours.
Yeah, I didn't even realize, bro.
Just,
I
like I
didn't
said,
realize.
we're just chopping it up. That's it. That's
Yo,
the best thing to do.
We might, I'm not going to say for sure, I'm not going to throw a promise out there, but we might have a special guest coming in soon, you know what I mean? So keep your eyes open for that. And we're going to try to keep this thing fresh.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We always said, we want y'all to come through, we want y'all to talk with us, and if you want to be on the show, hit us up, send out a link, and we'll try to make something happen. If you feel you got something to say, if you got an opinion that you want to speak on, go ahead, let us know.
Put it in the comments. I'll check
We dare to check the comments, and we'll bring you in. You know what I mean? I ain't got no problem with that.
Talk your shit.
Yeah, it's about time. You know what I mean? Because we on episode 30 now?
Something like that.
And we still trying to build our fan base. You know what I mean? And we know a lot of times, people, y'all got your lives or whatever, so, and then it's not pandemic no more, so, and before people was in.
Yeah,
so,
but I don't know, it might shut down again, we might have another shutdown.
Yeah.
And I mean, that'll kind of be bad.
Yeah, it will be real bad. They'll blame all the vaccinated people. This is your fault. What the fuck?
Yeah, that's what it's gonna turn to. It went from blacks to now vax.
I said blacks.
Yeah.
Son, nah, we blaming the Chinese for that shit. It was, the beard flu was on the fucking days blaming the Chinese crazy.
Actually, you ever seen damn, I watch this shit now. Maybe That First Sight.
I used to watch that.
Yeah, nah, they got a little Asian couple. I like them on there.
I want to go on one of them shows, bro.
You want to go on Maybe That First Sight? Somebody you ain't never seen before?
I wanted to go on 90 Day Fiancé.
Oh, 90 Day Fiancé.
Yeah, I wanted to do that shit.
Take a motherfucker from another country and bring him here?
Yeah, I wanted
there
to
you go,
do that.
There you go. No, a lot of motherfuckers
Probably a nice Russian bitch. Or a Ling Ling. Give me a Ling Ling. Or a Russian bitch, yeah. I'll find me a nice Russian chick. Or, yeah, I won't be like Homeboy, though. Yeah, you ever see that episode of 90 Day Fiancé with Homeboy? Lana, he was dating some Yugoslavian chick named Lana. And, that chick was never...
No, didn't she actually like him?
I don't remember. I stopped watching. I don't even know how... I know she ain't...
It was one where, like... No. I know it was definitely a few chicks too. I never really got into it like that.
Yeah.
But I know it was a joint. Yeah, they split. They went their own way. And I think she found a whole nother dude. But they got married. But it was one where she actually liked the nigga, but the nigga just kept accusing her.
So let me ask you a question. Could you marry another chick from another country? I mean, fresh from that country. Like you ordered the bitch and said how to send through the mail.
She got to speak English. You can't speak English. I can't do it.
No, she can speak English, but she's from a whole other country. You know, because you know they do teach. They damn sure teach English in other countries because they be wanting to come to America. So,
I mean, I'll give it a shot. I'll give it a try. I don't know about just straight shot married right then.
Nah, I wouldn't do like that married at first sight shit. But like that 90.
Well, I mean, that 90 days you got to get married, but I mean, it gives you a little more time than
but you
fucking 6 weeks.
No, they choose if they want to get married or not. Because sometimes they like.
But they don't choose. They go the fuck back.
Yeah, but you know, if they don't get married, they don't get married. But sometimes they don't. Sometimes they do. But
then again, too, you got to really find out their actions though, because they could just want to get married.
Just to come to the country.
Just to come to the country. Just ain't no different from a bitch just wanting to chill with you just to get money or to get something to eat. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Like, you know, women got that because they got a vagina.
Nah, but dead ass though. Remember, for the longest time, I used to always say, "I'm like, yo, Reef, man, my soulmate ain't even in this country, yo." I used to tell you that. I'm like, yo, Reef, man, the chick I want, she ain't in this country. She's not. And I don't know, man. Maybe I might have to sign up for 90 Day Fiance. I was like, yo, how do I get on it?
You gotta find you a joint from overseas.
Would you watch it if I was on it?
I don't give a fuck.
Would you?
You tell me you want it, I'm gonna probably be in it.
You gonna be like, yo, this bitch is. I'm like, yo, bro. Yeah, nah, but seriously, I thought about that. I was like, I should go on 90 Day Fiance and find me a ling or something. For real, that'd be cool. I'll be on TV, I get with that bitch.
You know what I mean? You go on Love Lockdown. You go on there too.
Nah, fuck that. Fuck that.
You one of them choices about to come home.
Nah, man, I'll be in the bitch next. Nah, this bitch gonna make me kill her. So I'll end up in that bitch. Nah, that's a bad idea. That's a very bad idea. Love after lockdown? Nah, it's gonna be now he locked up. They had to kill this bitch. Nah, but I could do it. Married at first sight, though. I thought about that. I was like, could I actually do that? Nah. I can't just marry some random bitch, bro. Not like, hey, guess what? We got this. Nah, I can't. I don't think I can do it. I don't know. I'll try. Let me call.
No, but I mean, I'm not gonna make it seem. I mean, they have some great results, though.
What about The Bachelorette? Could you be on The Bachelorette?
Nah, that shit is more like love for Ray J type shit. I don't want to do that. The reason why, because it's you and a bunch of other motherfuckers fighting for one person. Yeah, like no.
It's bad enough we doing that in the real world.
Yeah.
So now you're gonna put it on TV.
And then, you know what I'm saying? Exactly. And then so you get kicked off, like they you know what I mean? Because they do shit. So you know what I mean? I think it was one episode one time where I seen where like I'm not saying The Bachelorette, but I think it was one of the loves for whoever. They went to a club and I think it was one of the chicks. I think only Love New York on. I think she on. But the nigga tried to holler at another bitch. She got mad and was on some like, well, you know what I mean? She kicked him off the show because she eliminated him because she tried to holler at another bitch. Like we only obligated to holler at you.
Yeah.
Fuck out of here. Like I don't even know if you really want to fuck with me like that. You got options.
Exactly.
I'm sorry. Don't get me wrong, the world out here got options too, but at the same time, if you want to be out here and you got options in your fucking face, because sometimes like we might move through these streets, there's not an option right then and there. You know what I mean? Somebody might see
I'm waking up next to one of your options,
or the energy of like a motherfucker might feel the energy that somebody's hollering at you, so they might pull up, but a motherfucker ain't. You know what I mean? Like if you talking to me right now. And then, the energy of them feeling might be 2-3 days later, but it ain't right here in the same space.
Yeah, exactly. Yo, bro, the other day I'm getting
off of this. All right, y'all.
Yeah, we out, man.
Been on this shit for a long time.
Yeah, y'all have a good night, man.